Augustine, Augustine, Augustine. Ach, du liebe Augustine, Augustine, ja.
So, Carl, I take it you had a good date with that German stewardess.
How can you tell?
Well, usually you come in singing Eleanor Rigby.
Look, Ilsa is one hot lady, and she's nuts about me. We're going out again tomorrow night.
Ooh, 2 dates with the same woman? Wow, shouldn't the local news be in on this?
You've never seen me operate, but now that we're roommates, you're in for quite an education.
I'd rather have half the rent.
Take Ilsa, for example. Now, last week was date 1, the icebreaker. Tonight was date 2, the sensitive dinner.
Uh-huh. And what's date 3?
Ba-ba-ba-boom.
You show her how to vacuum?
Oh, boy, I hope after all this work these cookies sell at the bake sale.
Why didn't you just ask Mr. Belvedere to make them like last year? They were gone in 10 seconds.
That's because he ate them all.
Well, how are they coming along? Not that you could ever make cookies like Mr. Belvedere.
I wouldn't be too sure.
How very amusing.
I've even got a name for them. Belvedere's Bodacious Biscuits. So, what part do you want?
Ooh, I'll take the tummy.
But then there's practically nothing left.
I'd have named some desserts after you, but they've already got Twinkies and ding-dongs.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, where have you two been?
We saw Bambi.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, no, not the movie. Bambi Bernstein and the Beaver Falls Sound Machine.
Hey, you want a nightcap?
No, I'm tired.
Hey, come on, Morris. The night is young. And I could go for some good times with a hot lady.
Well, maybe Bambi has a midnight show. Good night, George. Good night, Mr. Belvedere.
Good night, Mrs. Owens.
You know, lately I get the feeling Mars has lost interest. If you know what I mean.
Not exactly.
Well, do I have to spell it out for you?
Well, I'm sure if you did, you'd spell it wrong.
Forget it.
George, are you trying to tell me that your romantic life has become stale?
Yeah. S-T-A-I-L.
I thought so. Well, if your love life has become boring, try some new surroundings.
Like what?
Well, how about the library? Then you can learn to spell while you're at it.
And kitchen glove. Then I have to fix Mrs. Cicchini's radiator, and then I have 2 finals to study for.
She's bringing her roommate for you.
Yep, and I gotta change clothes. So, what's her name?
Ava. She works with Ilsa.
You mean she's a stewardess?
Yep.
All right. So where are we gonna take her?
Oh, look, Kev, this is my 3rd date with Ilsa, and you know what that means.
You finally pay?
Look, I'm taking Ilsa back to her apartment, and you can take Ava wherever you want. It's them. Ilsa!
Karl, mein Liebchen. Oh, you must be Kevin, Karl's lonely friend.
I told her all about you.
Thanks, Carl.
Ava's going to love you. You're just her type.
Oh, yeah? Well, I have a feeling she's gonna be just my type, too.
Sorry I'm late, but I had to fight some Dummkopf over a parking place. The weightlifting training really paid off.
Das ist Ava.
Oh, boy.
Hey, your cookies were a big hit.
What are you talking about?
I sold all 6 dozen at the bake sale. One lady bought 2 to keep crows out of her garden.
Well, at least it's all over.
Not quite.
Why are you baking more of those ridiculous cookies?
I'm going to market you worldwide.
What?
Belvedere's Bodacious Biscuits. By the time I finish covering the town with these, you'll be more famous than Amos.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere. My, what strange cookies. But they look just like...
They're gingerbread men.
Hey, Marcia, you want to go to Makeout Point?
Are you crazy? It's freezing outside.
Well, I thought we could cuddle up under a blanket and, Never mind.
You know, George is acting awfully peculiar.
How can you tell?
I hope he's okay. Maybe he should have a brain scan.
I doubt they'd find anything. Anything wrong, I mean.
What's his problem?
You.
Me?
Yes, he thinks that you're bored with him. So I advised him to try different venues for your romantic escapades.
Oh, well, that explains the dancing in your bedroom.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, and him wanting me to play Tarzan and Jane in the basement.
What have I started?
Well, now that I know what he's up to, maybe I'll cooperate.
Carl, buddy, best friend. You didn't meet.
There it is.
Oh, a couple of stewardesses got sick. She had to work a flight to Dusseldorf.
Tough break.
For you, too. They need you on the flight.
Oh, gee, that's too bad, really. Well, I'll see you.
Well, we still have our ride to the airport all to ourselves.
Oh, no, see,
Oh, Ilsa. Ilsa. Those ruby lips. That golden hair. You can fly me anywhere.
Warming up for Valentine's Day?
What are you doing here?
Oh, I brought back some of Kevin's tapes. By the way, who was that lady carrying Kevin out over her shoulder?
Oh, that's Ava. At least he's making body contact.
What's wrong, Carl?
Well, why is it whenever I get my hopes up about someone, it always fizzles out?
Because you're a dweeb.
Thanks a lot.
Come on, I'm trying to cheer you up.
Yeah, right.
Look, whenever I'm down, I try to think of something really great. Like, Bruce Springsteen jumping off stage and sweeping me up in his arms and carrying me away.
At this point, that doesn't sound half bad.
Come on, let's go for a walk. Grab a slice of pizza.
I don't take charity.
I'm buying.
I like anchovies.
George, I've never been more embarrassed in all my life.
Oh, but you gotta admit it was different.
What have these twits done now? What happened?
Oh, George had this crazy idea. We were supposed to be total strangers who meet in a bar.
Good Lord, it's worse than I thought.
So we get all dressed up, and I go up to Marcia and say, "Can I buy a drink?"
There's an original line.
So I say, sure. That'll be $200 for the slow gin fizz. Next thing I know, this plainclothes cop slaps the cuffs on me.
He should have thrown a net over both of you. I'm sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
I'm gonna take these clothes off. Oh.
I'm sorry I got you into trouble.
Hey, it beats falling asleep to Johnny Carson.
not believe the night I had.
Not only will I not believe it, I won't listen to it. Good night.
Hey, Kev.
Oh, hi, Heather. Hey, listen, sorry about rushing past you before, but Ava was in a hurry.
Yeah, I didn't know you went for the strong, silent type.
Oh, it was the worst date of my life.
Wow, that's really saying something.
Yeah, so where have you been?
On a date. Well, it wasn't really a date. It was more of a thing.
A thing?
Well, you know how sometimes there's somebody you never really notice, but you spend some time with them and they turn out to be okay, even sensitive, even nice?
No.
Well, that's what happened to me. And you know, maybe this could really turn into something.
Heather, that's great. So who is this guy?
Here you go, Heather. You forgot your purse.
Oh, thank you, Carl. I don't know what I'm going to major in when I go to college. English or history or business or astronomy. Something along those lines.
Hey, I'm a senior. I still haven't figured out what my major is yet. I'm thinking of becoming a guidance counselor.
This was really a nice evening, Carl.
Yeah, for me too.
Hello.
Hi, Kev.
Oh, is it a little late to be out?
Oh, actually, I've stayed out a lot later than this.
Not you. Come on, young lady. It's a school night.
Who are you calling a young lady?
Yeah, Kev, where do you get off telling her?
Kevin!
Hey, come on. Your date was over. What's a big deal?
Well, you're embarrassing me and your best friend, and most of all, yourself.
Hey, it's my life.
Kevin, this is ridiculous.
Look, it's my responsibility to look out for you. After all, I'm your older brother.
Since when?
Since I was born before you.
Kevin, you were gone. You were over the edge. You were in Banana Land.
Look, I know Carl. I know how he operates, and I have reasons to be concerned. Now, what did you two do tonight?
Well, if you must know the truth, we had dinner, and then we spent the rest of the night on our backs.
What?
We went ice skating, and we're both klutzes, okay?
You know, I don't like the tone you're taking with me.
Well, then how's this tone? Blow it out your ear!
Heather, I forbid you to see Carl.
Or what?
Or I'll be very, very disappointed in you.
Kevin, good night. Get some sleep, and then get a life.
Heather, look, I mean it.
Look, I'll see Carl whenever I want, and there's nothing you're going to do about it.
Okay, now if you can guarantee worldwide distribution, I think I can get Don DeLuise to be our spokesperson.
Sorry, wrong number.
You just hung up on the president of Nabisco.
What kind of nonsense is this?
It's not nonsense. I almost had to deal with Keebler, but they were afraid you'd give their elves a hernia.
I'm surprised you didn't call Pillsbury.
I did. They said they already had it, though, boy.
I think this has gone quite far enough.
Hey, I'm just exploring free enterprise.
Keep it up and you'll be exploring a lawsuit.
What about my cookie empire?
That's the way the empire crumbles.
Oh, George, this is so romantic.
Yeah. Nothing like a drive-in movie where they don't speak English. Now we really don't have to pay attention.
They sure don't put enough melted butter in the popcorn.
Oh, you want some cheese sauce for my nachos?
Oh, sure, why not?
Boy, get a load of those two in the next car.
Wow, they're really going at it.
Pretty hot for a couple of old-timers.
You know, I think it's really neat when old people can still get passionate. Oh, my God! It's my mom and dad!
Hey, you big jerk, will you get... Hi there, kitten.
Come on, Romeo. Looks like we got busted again.
Boy, isn't it great to get away from Kevin?
Yeah, he's been covering us like a cheap suit.
I'm a little chilly.
Oh, I got a jacket in the back seat.
Great.
Here.
Thanks. Ooh, your hands are so warm.
You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart.
I thought it was cold hands, warm heart.
Oh, right. Well, my nose is cold.
Well, that's a start.
So, any more nachos?
This.
Hey, look, I'm just trying to save you from my zipper for brains best friend.
Will you get off it?
Hey, look, don't let him fool you, Heather. He's got his plan all worked out. First, he tries to relax you. Then he tries to make you think he's all sensitive. And then...
And then what?
Ba-ba-ba-boom.
He teaches me how to vacuum?
You know what I mean.
Okay, Kevin, you're right. We can't control our animal lusts, so please protect me from this sex maniac and take me home.
You bet I will. Come on.
Let's ditch him.
Hey!
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Wesley.
Hey, you're baking cookies.
I always knew you were a smart lad.
What's going on? I figured you'd never want to see another cookie again.
Well, I got to thinking about what you said concerning free enterprise.
Yeah?
So, you have your bodacious Belvedere biscuits, and I have wacky Wesley wafers.
Hey, I don't like this.
Then you won't like the box. I wanted to display you in your natural habitat.
What's that say?
Kevin is acting insane.
Oh, I thought it said Kevin is anti-mame.
This is ridiculous. We can't even talk to each other with Kevin around.
Hey, you know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Well, wherever he is, he's probably listening.
I am not. Well, no snakes in there. Listen, Heather, I'll be upstairs if you need me.
I'll get us some sodas.
Better get 3. Oh, hi, Mr. Owens.
Hi, Carl. Look about the drive-in the other night.
Oh, don't worry about it. That's why people go to drive-ins. Except for me and Heather, of course. We were brushing up on our French.
Forget it. It's just Marcia and I can never seem to be alone.
I know what you mean. Hey, I know the perfect place where you could be alone.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, where are they?
Oh,
Heather and Carl, where'd they go?
they made me promise not to tell you.
All right, here's $5.
A promise is a promise.
A tin spot is a tin spot.
They went over to your place.
What?
They figured it'd be the last place you'd look.
Oh, trying to fool Kevin Owens, are they? Well, somebody is in for a big surprise.
Yeah, and it cost him $10. Mission accomplished.
Great work, Wes.
Hey, it was a snap. I mean, we are talking Kevin here.
Hope I'm not too late. I was never meant to see that.
Can't believe we've been alone for a whole hour.
Yeah, it seems more like 2 or 3. I mean, I'm having a really nice time. Sitting here, staring at the fire.
Boy, it sure is hot.
Yeah, really. Carl, do you get the feeling we don't have all that much to talk about?
Well, what do you mean? There's the fire. And the weather. And hey, how about that Gorbachev?
I mean, between you and me, now that Kevin's not pestering us, we don't have that much in common.
Gee, we should. We've known each other all our lives.
Well, you know, maybe we've just been doing this just to spite Kevin.
Could be. There's only one way to find out.
Oh, Carl,
Yeah?
that was awful.
For you too?
You know, maybe we're better off just being friends.
Yeah, that's not a bad deal.
Not bad at all. Do you want to watch some TV?
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look, guys, I've had a change of heart. If you want to see each other, I can't stop you. I don't even want to. It's not worth it. So, Carl, go ahead, date my sister, please.
I don't want to date your sister.
And I don't want to date Carl. Turns out we were just doing this to annoy you.
Now you tell me.
Well, I've unfinished business with Ilsa.
So, Ilsa, my fair Fraulein, may I interest you in a large cookie? It may be a bit stale.
Don't worry. I'm used to airline food.
My advice to George seems to have worked, albeit in a roundabout way. Although he and Mrs. Owens never found the perfect romantic spot, they had such fun trying that it rekindled a sense of adventure. Now they've come to appreciate the friendly confines of their own bedroom. As for the cookie wars, Wesley and I have called a truce. We've decided to dissolve our businesses. All that's left now is to dissolve the inventory.
Yeah, Angela, my mom said I absolutely can't go. Well, just because at the last concert, some guy got thrown off the balcony. Well, don't worry, I've got a plan. She said I could sleep over your house instead, so we'll go anyway, and she will never know a thing. Look, Angela, I gotta go. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, Wes. Hi, sis. How long have you been standing there? Huh? Why? Oh, no reason. Oh, Heather? Yeah? How much money do you have? I mean, if you cleaned out your savings account and everything. Why? Because that's how much it'll take to keep me quiet. You heard? Yep. If you tell anybody, I will rip your tongue out. Heather's doing something bad. Something bad. Let's show me around Shut up.
Problem?
Heather just said she was going to rip my tongue out.
Oh, and it's not even my birthday. All right, what's going on?
I think you should ask Heather.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing, Mr. Belvedere. Me and Wes are just having some good-natured fun.
Oh.
I mean, Mom and Dad told us we should do more stuff together. Right, Wes? Yeah, in fact, later the two of us are going down to the bank together. Yeah, so everything's fine. Really.
That's very nice. And rest assured, I don't believe a word you're saying.
Hey, guys, I'm going down to the office for a while.
Oh, George, haven't you forgotten something?
Sorry, honey.
George, it's Tuesday. It's payday.
Oh, I forgot. Of course, with what I pay you, it's not much to remember.
That's certainly true.
Don't spend it all in one place.
That would be hard.
Anything else before I leave?
Yes. How about a raise?
See ya.
Please? $4? Yeah. Oh, Mom! Heather, if you want me to keep quiet about you sneaking off to that concert, it's gonna cost you a lot more than this. But that's all I have, I swear. Look, I'll pay you some other way. How about if I do your homework? Don't threaten me, Heather.
Wesley, take the garbage out, please.
Oh, I'll get it, Mr. Belvedere. She loves doing things for her baby brother.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, champ. What are you doing?
Nothing, just spending some time with my mom and dad.
That's very nice, honey. But why?
Oh, well, I just was driving home this afternoon, and I got to thinking how I start college pretty soon and how I won't be seeing you guys and how I'm really going to miss you. And while I was thinking about all that, I went through a stop sign.
You mean you got another?
Yeah, that's the ticket.
All right, wise guy, let's have the keys.
Hey, come on, Dad, I got a big date Saturday.
Come on.
Look, I don't even think it was my fault. I mean, there was this big branch covering the letters.
Sorry, Kev, rules are rules.
Wait a minute, honey. What do you mean about the branch?
Oh, well, the wind was blowing real hard, and it sort of pushed part of the tree in front of the sign. So I couldn't really see it.
So?
So I don't think Kevin's really at fault.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it wasn't. Well, what about the ticket?
He's gonna fight it.
I am?
You're lucky you have a mom who's a law student.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Sure, big guy.
I'm going to the bank to cash my check.
Okay.
I hope the Fed can handle the dent in the money supply.
Hey, Belvedere, are you really serious about wanting more money? I thought you were just kidding.
Oh, I've been here for some time, and considering the amount of work I do, I feel I'm entitled.
Look, I only want to do what's fair.
Of course.
So I'll take a gander at the old finances, and I'll get back to you in a couple of days.
Perhaps we can do lunch.
You got it, sweetheart.
Come on, Kev, we're gonna be late.
Take it easy, Mom. I'm all ready.
Oh, honey, you look so innocent. Mr. Belvedere, we're leaving for court now.
Good luck. Oh, Mrs. Owens, I went upstairs to straighten up and found all the beds were made. Did you do that?
Who, me?
I didn't think so.
Oh, no, Dad did that before he went to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said something about how we should all pitch in and help out so you won't have so much work to do.
Oh, that's a very nice gesture.
Yes. And I think I have one for him.
And fourthly, the obeying of any law is predicated upon the reasonable expectation of the ability to do so. But my son's ability to comply was clearly compromised by an act of God. Thus, I see no grounds for his subsequent citing by Officer Hobson. Where'd he go?
I believe he left. Now, Mrs. Owens, I think you mentioned something a while ago, back when we were all younger, about an obstruction over the sign.
Yes, there were branches covering the stop sign. That is the crux of our case.
Do you have evidence to support that?
Yes, we have photographs. Here, Your Honor. You may mark them Exhibits A through F.
I'll get right on it. Mrs. Owens, there are no branches over this sign.
The wind wasn't blowing.
Kevin, please. But if you look at the second photograph...
Ah, yes, I see the sign is indeed hidden by branches. But, isn't that your son up in the tree pushing them against the sign?
She made me.
Your Honor, I was simply attempting to demonstrate that, although the wind was not blowing with the same force as on the day of the incident, it was physically possible for the sign to be covered by the branches in question.
I understand that. But I'm afraid these photographs simply don't prove your contention.
Well, Your Honor, if I may...
However, since the visibility of the sign has been brought into question, and as I need to get up and walk around a little, I will dismiss the ticket and waive the fine on the condition that Mr. Owens attend a 6-hour driver's education class.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That is totally unacceptable. Huh? My son is innocent of the violation, and I will settle for nothing less than complete exoneration.
That's nice.
Hey, come on, Belvedere, you're going to spoil your appetite.
I think this just did. I take it you're preparing dinner?
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have to do it every night. You deserve a break once in a while.
How considerate.
So, why don't you sit down and relax?
Well, if you'd like it, I'd be happy to help.
Not necessary.
Well, at least I could make the salad.
Oh, it's okay, Belvedere.
Oh, I insist.
Don't touch my tomato.
Look, George, you don't have to do my work for me. If you don't want to give me a raise, just say so. I'll understand.
Okay. I don't want to.
Why not?
First of all, you don't even need the money. I mean, all those antiques you got upstairs are worth thousands. You're just asking for a raise to tick me off.
Oh, I'll do that for nothing.
And secondly, what I'm paying you right now is the going rate for cooking and cleaning in Pittsburgh.
I wish that was all I had to do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Perhaps you haven't noticed, but your family is the domestic equivalent of a Chinese fire drill.
Huh?
I spent half my life keeping Heather and Kevin out of trouble, and as for Wesley, well, at least I managed to keep him out of prison.
Hey, you love it.
Yes, I live for aggravation.
I bet you couldn't go for 5 minutes without butting your nose in somewhere.
How much?
Huh?
How much do you want to bet?
Oh, how about $5?
Fine. From now on, you get nothing but cooking and cleaning, and absolutely nothing else.
Fine with me.
I'm back.
Hey, Kevin, where's your mom?
She's putting the car in the garage. She's allowed to.
What are you talking about?
Mom wouldn't shut up, so the judge suspended my license. I can't drive for 2 months. Now what am I gonna do?
Don't look at me. I just work here.
So then Mom starts in with all this junk about my constitutional rights. And the judge says his patience was wearing thin, but I guess Mom didn't believe him because then she started talking about how she should have fought all my other tickets. And the judge said, "What other tickets?" And that's when he suspended my license for 2 months. He said he was doing it as a warning to other teenage drivers and their mothers.
Did he tell you what happened?
Yeah.
The whole thing was a complete mockery of justice.
It's okay, Mom.
And I have half a mind to go down there and tell him that.
Please don't. You did your best.
Well, I'm going to keep working on this.
Well, at least I didn't go to jail.
Not yet.
Thank you, Heather. Sure. My oatmeal's cold. So? So could you please heat it up for me? Sit on it. That could work. That's it. I'm feeling stuff for you, creep. Let go.
Now, children.
Mr. Belvedere, Heather will tell. I don't care. Wesley's blackmailing me. He found out I was going somewhere Mom said I couldn't go to, so ever since he's been making me give him money and be his slave and making my life a living hell.
Like my new can. I'm sorry, Heather, but your father and I have agreed that I should restrict myself to domestic duties, so I cannot get involved.
See, Heather? He can't help you. No one can.
Of course, I can still water.
Don't worry, Shannon. I'll figure something out. Hey, what about if I pick you up on my bicycle? I'll let you honk my horn. Don't worry. I'll think of something, I promise.
What's the matter?
I had a big day tonight, but well, you know.
Hey, look, your mom and me aren't doing anything. I could drive you guys and pick you up later.
We were supposed to go to the drive-in.
Oh, looking for a little action at the old passion pit, huh, Casanova?
Dad! Come on.
Look, if this date's important, we'll work something out. Eh? Okay.
So that's wild.
I hope you don't mind us coming along, Shannon.
Oh, no. It's always fun to double.
The last time I went to one of these things, I got my foot stuck in the horn.
Hey, what are you guys doing in back?
We switched. Shannon couldn't see over your old man.
Just pretend we're not even here.
Right. Here you go.
Thanks.
And here's your stuff.
Oh, honey, mine has no butter.
Oh.
Hey, where's my licorice whips?
I got them.
I need these in case the little missus gets out of line.
Oh, my God! It's Penny, my roommate!
Boy, it must be 15 years since me and your mom went to this drive-in.
That's great.
What happened?
Do you remember how cold it was? And a stupid little heater that didn't work?
Right. We managed to keep warm somehow.
God, what are they doing?
George. Stop that.
Morning, Kevin.
Yeah, morning.
What are you in the mood for?
New parents.
I take it the drive-in didn't go too well.
Dad did okay. I mean, it's tough trying to watch a movie when your parents are in the back doing their version of Body Heat.
Oh.
And after last night, Shannon will probably never go out with me again. And even if she did, I can't drive anywhere.
You know, I have an idea that might help.
Yeah?
Pity I can't tell you.
Morning, Kev.
Bye, Mom.
Did you have breakfast already?
I don't have time. I have to walk to school, remember?
Oh, look, Kevin, I've been doing some more work on your case, and I think I found a way of appealing the judge's decision.
It's okay, Mom. Forget it.
No, I know if I just have another chance to present my arguments.
Mom, you don't have to.
But I can still win.
That's what's really getting you, isn't it?
What?
You don't care about what happened to me. You're just mad because you screwed up.
Of course I care about you. It's just that this was sort of my first case.
Oh, great. So now my whole life is a mess because you had to prove what a big shot lawyer you were going to be.
Kevin, this is important to me.
Oh, sure. Law school and your stupid career, that's all you care about. And me and everyone else, we just get the short end.
That's not true.
You know, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I think it would have been a lot better for all of us if you'd just become a realtor.
Hey, Belvedere.
Hello, George.
Marcia home yet?
I believe she went to pick up your youngest son. You know, the one I don't have to deal with anymore?
So how was your day?
Leisurely.
I see that.
Now that I'm no longer obligated to keep your family from self-destructing, I find I have more free time than I know what to do with.
That's great, Belvedere. Because the Owens family is doing just fine without you.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Heather. Just shut up.
So far, so good. Kevin, the limousine you rented has arrived.
Oh, great.
You're certainly pulling out all the stops for your date with Shannon.
Yeah, well, I've got to. I mean, after the performance Mom and Dad gave at the drive-in.
The memory of that still haunts me. And I wasn't even there.
Hey, what's going on? Guy in a big black car just pulled up in our driveway.
He's come for you, so go quietly.
Did you finish everything? Yes. Did you clean my room and give my hamster a bath? Yeah. Did you feed my fish? Yeah, I fed him your hamster. You better not.
Knock it off, you two guys.
I fed him, okay? Fine, and I guess that means you can go to the... You know what.
You all set for Angela's?
Yeah, Mom.
Well, I want you to have a good time, but remember, you're a guest in someone's house, so behave.
Don't worry, Mom. It'll be like I'm not even there. I forgot my jacket.
I'm leaving for study group now.
I'll get it. Owens residence, Mr. Owens. Oh, hold on. Kev, it's for you. It's that girl you and Mom are making out in front of.
In back of.
What do you mean you're sick? Are you sure? Do you have a temperature? 103. Well, that's not so bad. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. I hope you feel better. Bye.
What's the matter?
Shannon can't go. She caught a cold at the drive-in.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, right, Mom. Aren't you late for your study group?
Look, Kevin, maybe you're right. Maybe all I cared about was that I lost. But it scares me. I mean, the next time I go into that courtroom, it'll be for real.
Oh, and I was just practice? I wish you would have told me that before.
Look, I was just trying to help. I blew it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right, Mom.
Anyway, what do you care whether I care about you or not? You're 18. All you talk about is how you're going off to college and we'll never see you again. So what's the difference? I'm losing you anyway.
Excuse me. Kevin, the driver wants to know when you're leaving.
I'm not. Just tell him he can go home.
But you've already paid for it.
So what am I supposed to do?
Well, you've got those lovely flowers, a limousine waiting, and dinner reservations for two. I should think it's perfectly obvious. Unfortunately, I can't go. There must be someone else you could take. You win.
You don't have to. I mean, it's silly.
You're right. I mean, you've got your study group.
I don't have to go.
So you want to go out with me?
Yeah, I would.
Great. Oh, and listen, I'm sorry about before. I said some pretty awful things to you.
You called me a realtor.
Well, I was upset.
I'm sorry, too.
Oh, I got this for you.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Are you sure you won't be embarrassed? I mean, out on a date with your mother?
Nobody will think you're my mom. They'll just figure you're paying me or something.
I'm going now.
Have a good time, kitten.
Before you go, in case you're interested, my bet with your father is over. So now I am free to meddle.
You are?
So, Heather, perhaps you have something you'd like to tell your father.
Huh?
Oh, what is it, honey?
Oh, come now. Wouldn't you give up one night of bad music to get Johnny Rotten in months of trouble?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Hey, Belvedere.
George?
I think it'll be a long time before Westman blackmails anyone else. At least not sitting down.
That's nice.
Look, Belvedere, when you started dropping your little hints about not being paid enough, I thought you were just jerking me around. You know, it was, let's have some fun with Georgetown.
Well, that's usually the case. Look, George, it wasn't the raise per se I wanted. It was more an acknowledgement from you of the contribution I'd made to this household.
Oh?
When I asked you for more money, I was simply asking for a gesture of appreciation, a little pat on the back for a job well done.
Glad you're here, big guy.
Thank you, George.
That's for next year.
I may be still working for the same meager wages, but at least I'm back to being the Owens advisor, confidant, and all-round Batinsky. Even as I write this, I've learned that Wesley has sworn revenge against me, Heather is hatching a new plot with Angela, while Kevin has plans to forge a new driver's license in print shop. Tomorrow should be fun.
Coming up on Nightline, Kiss and Tell books, where insiders speak out and often leave co-workers stewing. Among the guests, Larry Speaks and former CBS News president Ed Joyce. Sunday at 7, two children form an unusual bond of friendship to save the legendary Sasquatch. It's the exciting conclusion of Bigfoot on the Disney Sunday Movie.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, we're gonna be late.
It's all right, Wesley. We'll get to the theater in plenty of time.
But it's the new Jaws movie. I don't want to miss the first time the shark eats somebody.
If he can have a snack, so can I.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go stand in line and get our tickets.
Remember, no picking pockets.
Well, then you'd better give me some money. Thanks.
All right, honey, what would you like?
Nothing.
How about a hamburger and a chocolate shake?
No, I didn't want to come here anyway. I wanted sushi.
Oh, honey, we don't have time for that. What about some nice fried chicken?
No.
A hot dog?
No.
They got tacos and burritos?
I hate Mexican food.
Oh, then what about a nice fish sandwich? That's almost like sushi.
No, it's not.
It is if you eat it raw.
Hey, you can't talk to me like that.
Yes, I can. So order your stupid hamburger before I put your buns on the grill.
May I have a hamburger and a chocolate shake, please?
What a nice little girl.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Okay, I got the crystal diode all attached.
Are you sure this is gonna work? Doesn't look like a radio to me.
Sure, I'm sure. See, the cylinder is wrapped in copper wire, the tuner strip is in place. All we gotta do now is hook up the antenna. I'm not getting anything. We may have to put you on the roof.
Hello, boys. Giving Miles a jump start, are we?
No, I'm an antenna.
Not anymore. What is all this?
It's supposed to be a crystal set for our science project, but I can't seem to get it to work.
Regardless, you shouldn't go around attaching wires to people, even if they have a good place to put them.
Where were you all day? You could have helped us.
It was my day off. I had business to do.
Well, that's all right. You can help us tonight, right?
I may have more business to do tonight.
Oh, morning, Heather. Hi, Les. Where's Mr. Belvedere? I don't know. I think he's out getting the paper. But he said not to let your eggs get cold.
7:45 a.m. Subject ingests experimental substance. Huh? 7:45 and 10 seconds. No visible effects. Respiration appears normal.
Actually, what are you doing?
My science project. Just keep eating.
What are you talking about? Did you put something in my eggs?
7:46. Subject becomes hysterical.
Wesley, I'm gonna kill you.
And violent.
Mom, Wesley poisoned me.
What?
Okay, pal, I told you about that before.
I didn't do anything with stupid eggs.
It's just an experiment on the power of suggestion.
Well, I suggest you find yourself a new experiment, understand?
Yes, ma'am. Juice?
So where's Mr. Belvedere?
I don't know. He went up in his room.
Yeah, I was up till 1 studying. I never even saw him come in.
You know, the big guy's been bugging out every day for a week now. I wonder what he's doing.
Maybe he's got a broad stash someplace.
Where?
Well, that's what Dad says.
Wesley, Mrs. Hopnagel just called. She wants to know why she has a jacuzzi full of Jell-O.
She does? Well, I was doing an experiment on the density of matter. You know, solid versus liquid. I guess solid won.
Well, you're going to march right over there and clean it all up, and that includes the fruit cocktail.
Every experiment I do, somebody yells at me. I'm just trying to do my best.
I know, honey, but you've got to learn to be more responsible.
I'm sorry, I will.
Okay. Now, look, this looks like a nice little experiment.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
Sure it is.
In case you're wondering, you're not pregnant.
Go!
Hi, Leslie.
Oh, hey, Miles. Checked out some real good books for our science project.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. See, I got the Little Golden Book of Science, Dr. Rizzo's Fun Experiments for Boys and Girls, and Friedman's Advanced Theory and Application of Atomic Energy.
That sounds like fun.
Okay, guys, I made you a couple of hoagies.
Oh, great. I'm starving.
Yeah, that was the worst dinner Mr. Belvedere ever made.
Yeah, I don't mind canned ravioli, but he could have at least heated it up.
Maybe Wes is right. Maybe he is seeing somebody.
Yeah, and I bet she's a real bimbo, like a stripper or something, and he's ashamed to bring her home.
Hey, look at this. Maybe this is what he's doing at night.
Huh?
Donut shop bandit baffles police.
Now, this guy's only taking money.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, you gotta help us. There's a lot of complicated stuff in here.
I'm sure you'll do just fine. Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll be off.
Oh, sure, big guy. Where are you going?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I might take in a movie.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe I'll go with you.
Oh, no, George, you wouldn't enjoy it. It's an English film with no subtitles.
He's not going to the movies. Yeah, I say we follow him.
Hey, Wes, what Mr. Belvedere does on his own time is his own business, so let's just leave him alone.
Okay, West man?
Okay. You know, they didn't say you couldn't follow him, and I can follow you. Huh? Let's go. So where'd he go? I don't know. He must have gone in here. Maybe this is where his girlfriend lives. Stay down.
All right, everyone. Dinner in 10 minutes.
So has he got a girlfriend? No, he's got a whole other family.
Introducing Fab 1000.
Hello.
How was the movie?
Oh, pretty good.
Mr. Belvedere, we know what's going on.
You're keeping a family on the side, you two-timer.
I'm sorry. I should have told you this before. But I've been moonlighting with a family named Belinsky.
Why? Do you need the money?
Yeah, I mean, if that's the reason, Dad can always give you a raise.
Hey,
Actually, the whole thing happened quite by accident. I was at the mall, and there was this woman with a child, actually more frightening than Wesley.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, when I told her that I was a housekeeper, she started in about what a mess her family was. Now she would kill for somebody wonderful like me. I really couldn't argue.
So how long are you going to be doing this stuff?
Oh, don't worry. Just as long as it takes to get them back on their feet.
Well, that's what you said to us, and that was 3 years ago.
Yes, well, hopefully they'll take direction better than you. Hello, Buzz. I made some brownies. Would you like one?
Uh-huh.
That's rather an interesting little model you seem to be making.
Yeah, it's a Messerschmitt. When I'm done with this one, I'll have every plane in the German Air Force.
Yes, I've noticed your rather one-sided interest in World War II.
Jawohl.
Want you have a brownie?
Sure.
I think I'll take the glue.
Oh, great. Mary Poppins is still here.
Yes, and he's making liver for dinner.
I can't stand liver.
And I can't stand you, so we're even.
Hey, Mr. B.
Hello, Bobby. Back from school?
Yeah, you were right. It wasn't so bad. I may go again tomorrow.
Well, good for you.
Did I get any phone calls?
Just one. From the football team. Wanting to thank you for a lovely evening.
Those guys are so sweet.
You know, Bobby, maybe it's none of my business, but I think a young lady should maintain certain standards regarding the young gentleman she associates with.
They're 13 and 1.
I'm home. Well, Bert, how was your day?
Every day's the same. It never changes. I don't know why I even bother.
Well, if it's any consolation, the dog ran away.
Oh, hi, honey. I thought I heard you come in. I just got up from my nap.
I'm quitting, B. I'm quitting. I can't take the pressure anymore.
Oh, Bert, we've been through this 100 times. You work for the post office. There is no pressure.
But there is for me. I mean, all I can think about are packages getting smashed and letters with no zip code.
Oh, honey, please, you gotta stop bringing your work home with you.
Oh, nuts. You better mail these.
Certainly.
Come on, honey, sit down and relax. Your show's on.
Oh, yeah.
Before you get too engrossed in the adventures of Gumby, I'd like to remind you of our little agreement.
Oh, we know, Mr. Belvedere. You won't be here forever.
Exactly.
We don't mind. A year from now, we probably won't even need you.
Look at Pokey.
Okay, Heather, we'll be back around 11. You keep an eye on Wes.
Why can't he go to the restaurant with you guys?
They might remember him from last time.
Oh, I wish Mr. Belvedere was here. Then I could go to the movies with Angela.
Look, we can do without Mr. Belvedere for a couple of days. Besides, it won't hurt you to stay home once in a while.
So, where is Wes anyway?
Oh, I don't know. He's been upstairs with Miles all day doing his stupid science project.
Oh, yeah? So, what'd they finally decide on?
I don't know, but he promised me it was nothing crazy. They just picked something right out of his little science book.
Okay, kid. See you later.
All right.
And no guys.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna go make some popcorn. You want some?
I think that went rather well.
So things really went better for you at work today, dear?
Sure. Just as Mr. Belvedere said, people don't expect much from the post office anyway, so why disappoint them? Right, Lynn?
Something like that?
Mom, I'm all finished. Can I be excused, please?
Oh, listen to Miss Manners. Certainly you may, Brent.
Me too, okay, Mom? I want to finish my model of the Vatican.
Oh, yes, dear.
Bobby, I wonder if you'd help me clear the table.
Oh, certainly, Mr. Belvedere. I don't have to be at choir practice for an hour.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you've been the answer to our prayers.
I usually am.
No, really, we don't know how to thank you.
It's like we're a whole new family.
Yes, which is why it's time for me to go.
What?
Well, you knew it was only temporary.
Yes, but this is so sudden.
I realize that, but I'm sure you'll do just fine without me.
Yeah, sure.
Of course, I'll finish the kitchen before I go.
Hey, this movie was edited for TV. That guy's supposed to get a pole through his head, and they didn't even show it. Just shut up.
Yeah, knock it off. Anyway, look, Wes, this guy's getting his brains sucked out.
Heather, Wesley, you have school tomorrow. You should be in bed. Kevin, you're home awfully early from your date. I assume it was a disaster.
What are you doing here? Yeah, we didn't think you were coming back tonight.
Oh, no, I'm home for good. My service with the Belinsky family is officially over.
That's great.
Yeah, we're glad to have you back, Mr. Belvedere.
Thank you, Wesley.
Come on, Heather, let's go hide the cookies.
Too late.
All right, I'm coming. This better not be Wes ordering another pizza.
Where is he?
Huh?
Belvedere, we're the Belinskys. We want him back.
Well, why don't you folks come on in?
What's going on?
These are the Belinskys. Mr. Belvedere's other family.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Bea, and this is Bert, Bobby, Buzz, and Brenda.
Well, I'm Marcia. This is George, Kevin, Heather, and Wesley.
Hey, Mom, their names all start with different letters.
It's not nice to make fun of people.
I hope I'm having a nightmare. What are you all doing here?
The minute you left, everything just started to fall apart.
But it's only been 3 hours.
We know. It's been a living hell.
Come on, Belvedere, please. You gotta come back home with us.
This is his home.
It's not far, Fred.
Is so?
Yeah, but we had him first.
So what?
You
Everybody needs a little help.
Will you please control your children?
There's nothing wrong with my children. Bobby, get away from him.
Mom, it's cute. Now, wait a
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
Hey, you can't talk to us like that. Well, maybe you can. Just...
Perhaps we should all move to neutral corners. Look, Bert, I'm very flattered by this visit, but I thought I made it perfectly clear that I cannot continue working for both families.
So, just work for us.
We have that room over the garage. Buzz will move out his taxidermy stuff and we'll fix it up real nice.
I appreciate that, but I don't...
You know, we don't usually go barging into people's houses like this, and I'm sorry, but we just didn't know what else to do.
Look, the thing is, we were pretty much through as a family until you showed up and gave us some hope. You can't do that to people and then just disappear.
The Owenses have had you for 3 wonderful years. It's time to give somebody else a chance.
Don't fall for that, Mr. Belvedere. Just tell him to hit the road.
It's up to you, big guy.
You know, I have been here longer than I planned. And you 5 have made greater progress than I ever dreamed of.
No, we haven't. We're still screwing up.
Yeah, I took the car last week without permission and got a ding in the door.
Yeah, and I almost had a beer tonight.
Me too. Guys.
Look, I'm very touched by these feeble admissions of guilt. But I think it's for the best.
What's going on? Oh, no, I thought I turned it off. Oh, my God.
What the hell was that?
I'll go see you.
This is my science project. I think the book was right. I should have done it in the desert.
I warned you about these experiments and you deliberately disobeyed.
Yeah. This is probably the worst thing I've ever done. Mr. Belvedere, you can't leave me. I'm still a menace to society. Yeah, don't leave us alone with him. He's an animal.
I mean, I'm a little afraid of the kid myself.
I think everything's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm staying with the Owenses.
But why? We're still a worse family than they are.
Yeah, they don't need you as much as we do.
It's not how much they need me. It's how much I need them. Good night. Mr. Bielinski, Mrs. Bielinski, Bobby, Brenda, Buzz. You can wipe those silly smirks off your face. I only said that to get rid of them.
Sure, big guy.
Well, good night.
He's really just a big softy, isn't he?
Not for long. I wasn't gonna build that thing in my room. Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
As the condition of my room illustrates, leaving the Owenses alone, even briefly, can have the most explosive of consequences. Fortunately, nothing of real value was harmed, including my journals, which I've been keeping in a lead-lined box, just in case.
Have I really been here this long? December the 12th, 1984. I find fate has deposited me with the Owens family, a somewhat provincial household in the suburbs of Pittsburgh. Is this the Owens residence?
Uh-huh.
And I take it you're one of them?
Uh-huh.
Is there someone here who speaks English?
Pardon me, Mr.
That's Belvedere. Lynn Belvedere.
Lynn? That's a girl's name. Wesley.
Wesley? A difficult birth, I take it.
Maybe Mr. Belvedere should wait until we're sure it's safe.
Nah, I don't care. So you want to stay or what?
Although the individual members are well-intentioned enough, they do seem a bit out of touch with one another. But with a certain amount of patience and direction, I'm sure I can whip them into shape. Even George. They're damn lucky to have me.
You know what? They still are.
Uh-oh. Guess you found out what I did to the school nurse. What, honey? Oh, nothing. You were just crying at the movie.
Here you go, Marsh. Dr. Zhivago. Your ma goes a little sappy every time she sees it.
Oh, kind of like Mr. Belvedere when he watches Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
It was the first movie Daddy ever took me to. He wanted to be romantic on our first date.
Yeah, and anyway, the line was too long for the Dirty Dozen.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, what you up to?
3,499. But that's all right. The world's record's 3,500.
That's dumb. You should have done 2 more.
Wesley, didn't it ever occur to you that the door was closed for a reason?
Because you're dressed like that?
I was going to bed.
But I'm bored. Mom and Dad are downstairs hogging the TV.
Well, there must be something you can do. Why don't you torment your sister?
She's at Angela's.
Oh.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Let's play Chinese checkers. We could use peanut M&Ms.
Why don't we play Farm and Save My Baby? Then I can drop you from the window.
Well, here we are.
You sure nobody's home?
Oh, no, don't worry, Denise. Everybody went to the movies. We've got the whole place to ourselves. Why don't you have a seat on the sofa and I'll get the fire going.
I think these people are gonna have to move first.
Honey, we weren't expecting you home so early.
No kidding. Bye.
It was nice meeting you.
I can't eat this waffle. It's still frozen.
Breathe on it. That'll melt the butter as well.
Hey, guys.
Morning, Heather. And how was your slumber party?
Oh, great. We stayed up all night, and around 2 in the morning, some guys from the football team showed up and tried to pull a panty raid.
A what?
Well, you know where a bunch of big guys go crazy and steal your underwear? Don't they have that in England?
Yes, but we call that half-time at a soccer match.
Morning.
Morning.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Well, your date last night seemed very nice.
Yeah, maybe next time you'll be able to meet her standing up.
Well, see you, pal. Your mom and I are going down to Lumberama.
Yeah, we figure with spring coming, it might be nice to have a hammock.
Maybe you should get a trampoline.
Did I miss something?
I just can't stand it around this place anymore. I mean, there's no privacy. Can't even bring a girl home without someone embarrassing her.
Well, if you mean the night my Mambo Club came over...
No, it's not just that. It's everything. I feel like I'm suffocating.
Well, if you decide to move into the woods, take him with you.
Think of something.
Honey, are you sure this is right? I mean, we didn't skip over any bills or anything?
No, that's everything. I even remembered to pay Belvedere. Of course, that's not much.
I guess we're supposed
both of us working now, we have more money than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I never thought we'd have that problem.
Perhaps I could help you solve it.
Hey, maybe this is the year we go to Hawaii.
Sure. Hey, and when we get there, will you buy me one of those little hula girls?
I'm home.
Oh, hi, honey. Your dad and I were just doing the bills.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, look, pal, we're sorry about last night. I mean, your mom and I didn't mean to cramp your style.
Oh, no, it's okay. Besides, I don't think it's going to be a problem anymore.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking about maybe moving out.
Moving out?
Yeah, I'm in college now, and I think it's about time that I have my own apartment. I mean, if it's okay with you guys.
Well, if you're sure you can swing it, pal, all right?
Yeah, I've got my job at Mr. Cluck's. And besides, I could always get a roommate.
I mean, the kid's 19.
I know, but it...
Well, if he doesn't go now, we might never get rid of him.
Fine.
Okay, pal, you can start looking.
Thanks. I already found one. I move in Tuesday.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Where have you been? We're supposed to be helping your brother move.
I am. Kevin said he needed some stuff to decorate his new apartment, so I got him this.
I hope you got that from a dentist.
Put it back.
Oh, here, let me help you with that.
Oh, no, it's okay, really. That's Mr. Teddy.
How original.
Oh, I just thought I'd take him along with me, for old time's sake.
Oh, would you like me to pack your baby blanket?
It's already in the car.
What's all this?
Mom wanted Kevin to have some of her home cooking.
I thought that was one of the reasons he was leaving.
Don't forget the muffins.
Well, everything's loaded, so I guess this is it.
All right. Now remember, I want you to eat right and get plenty of rest.
And don't forget to take your Geritol.
He knows what I mean.
Come on, Mom, I'm gonna be fine. I'm only a few miles away. Besides, I'll be back once a week to drop off my laundry.
Well, pal, I guess you want to get going. Just remember, if you need us, we're here.
Thanks, Dad.
And remember, Kev, the only safe sex is no sex.
That's what your mom tells me.
Well, I'd better get going.
Well, good luck, Kevin.
Yes.
There you go, buddy.
Yep.
Bye. Okay, see ya.
So, how about one of those famous muffins?
No, gee, it seems like only yesterday that we were bringing him home from the hospital and those little booties.
Oh, come on, Marsh.
Little chubby cheeks.
So now that he's gone, can I have his room?
What?
Well, I'm kind of bored with mine.
Hey, hold on, kitten. I mean, your brother's barely out the door.
I'm sorry.
Of course, now that you mention it, it could make a great TV room for your old pop.
Or a nice office for me.
We're having a special on stewed prunes.
The funny thing is, I woke up this morning and realized I didn't have any food.
Funny, I woke up and thought I did.
Well, anyway, I decided I'm going to have to get a roommate to help pay for the rent.
Oh? Isn't Mr. Teddy kicking in?
So, yeah, I'm going to put this ad in the school paper.
Handsome sophomore seeks blonde non-smoker to share rent and good times.
What do you think?
I think if someone named Lars turns up, you're in big trouble.
Well, I better get going before Mom sees me and starts crying again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the choices we got for Kevin's room. We got Mom's law library, your old dad's TV room, Kitten's aerobics gym, and Westman's combination arcade and discipline room.
That way I can go there whether I've been good or bad. Hey, what do you think we should do, Mr. Belvedere?
About what?
Kevin's room. Everybody wants to do something different with it.
I think you should all compromise and give it to me.
You got a room.
You mean that glorified telephone booth? I can barely turn around in there.
It's not the room's fault.
I just thought it would be nicer to have a larger room. What with everybody barging in on me all the time.
Well, it's no fun if you knock.
Hey, big guy, I always thought you liked our company.
Oh, yes. I love people waking me up with their moronic problems.
Well, if you don't like it, why don't you do something about it?
Oh, perhaps I will.
What do you mean, Mr. Belvedere?
I'm moving out, too.
Do you really think Mr. Belvedere will move out?
All the food's here.
You know, this is all your fault.
Me? What did I do?
Everything. You're disgusting and obnoxious.
Well, he likes that, so yeah.
Hey, guys, knock it off. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. You know the big guy. He's just letting off a little steam.
Yeah, right. It's not Mr. Belvedere talking. It's his empty stomach.
Well, goodbye, everyone. See you in the morning.
So anyway, I'm in this country from Romania to study computer science and animal husbandry. Shh, Glenn, don't interrupt.
Yeah, well, listen, Anatole, I really appreciate you coming by. There's a few other people interested, but I'll certainly keep you in mind.
Thank you very much. You know, Gwen and I are used to having our own room.
I'll remember that.
Well, the bedroom certainly seems nice.
Yeah, and don't worry, I can sleep on the fold-out bed.
Up to you. I guess there's a few things you should know about me. I work as a tutor, so I'd be more than happy to help you with term papers and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and I'm captain of the women's volleyball team, so the girls might be over a lot, if that's okay with you.
Oh, well, I guess it is.
Oh, is this an Eastern exposure?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
Great. I like to sunbathe nude in the morning.
Makes two of us.
Well, everything seems perfect. Can I move in tonight?
I'll be here.
Great. Your refrigerator, it's the kind with the freezer on the bottom.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I'm never gonna find anybody.
Hi there, roomie. Is this an Eastern exposure?
Why? I mean, what are you doing here?
I had a falling out with your parents, so I need a place to crash.
What?
You haven't got a roommate yet, have you?
Well, I did kind of promise a place to this nice Romanian family. Well, what I mean is, are you really sure you want to do this?
I won't be in the way. I still have to report to work at your parents, so all I'll really be doing is sleeping here.
All right, let's give it a try.
Splendid.
Oh, listen, the sofa pulls out into a nice king-size bed. I think it's more comfortable than the one in the bedroom.
In that case, you can have it.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm looking for Belvedere's ding-dongs.
Oh. Well, sometimes he hides them in the coffee. They're harder to see that way.
If you're looking for my ding-dongs, they're under the sink. I mean the sink in my apartment. Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll be clocking out.
Oh, are you leaving already?
I want to get back to my pad before wrestling starts.
Wrestling's not on TV tonight.
I know. I have a date.
Mr. Belvedere, you've been gone almost a week already. Don't you think we could sit down and talk about this?
Yeah, you're probably ready to come crawling back by now.
Actually, these arrangements suit me perfectly.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. My duties are clearly defined. My evenings are off. And you two have more time to enjoy your children.
normal psychology.
Oh, is there a chapter on Wesley? I'm sorry, Kevin. I'll let you study.
Thanks. I've got a really big test tomorrow.
Do you mind if I watch a little TV?
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, I'd like to buy an apostrophe.
You twit, you can't buy a punctuation mark. Where do they get these people?
Belongs to them now. He has their blood.
I'm sorry. I'll just sit here, quiet as a mouse. I have to eat.
See you later, Mr. Belvedere. I've got an 8 o'clock class.
That's funny. So do I. I thought with the campus right next door, why not take advantage of it? So I enrolled in your psych class. I hope you don't mind.
Sure, why not? What about my economics class? You taking that too?
No, I'm teaching it.
Honey, what are you doing? I'm bothering you. I mean, I used to bother Mr. Belvedere after dinner, but he's not here after dinner anymore, so I'm bothering you.
Oh, well, that's fine, honey. Why don't you sit down right here and you can bother me all you want.
But that's no fun. Mr. Belvedere usually says get lost or go play on the expressway or something.
Hey, Mom, look who's here.
Yeah, it's what's his name, our oldest kid.
Nice to see you, stranger. Oh, you look so thin. Are you getting enough to eat?
Not if he's living with Belvedere.
So, tell us, how's everything going?
It's going okay. I guess I'm just not used to seeing so much of Mr. Belvedere.
I saw him once in just a shower cap.
I mean, he's there every morning, every night. He's even taking classes with me now.
Well, I'm sure it'll all work out.
Well, I really can't stay. I've got a date with Denise. Just stopped by to get some tapes I left in my room.
Oh, hey, Kev, they're not up there anymore. They're in the garage with the rest of your junk.
Huh?
Well, with you gone, we all discussed it and decided to make it into a little TV room.
Oh. When did all this happen?
About 5 minutes after you left.
Hey, pal, don't feel bad. It was either that or give it to Belvedere.
You mean that's how he wound up with me?
Yeah, you're so lucky.
Out in the garage, screaming. Sorry about dinner.
That's okay. I mean, except for the fire, it was real nice.
Yeah, well, I never made Vienna sausage flambe before. I didn't think the flames could shoot so high. So, what do you want to do now?
I don't know. We could start another fire.
Kevin, is this your tie? I found it hanging on the doorknob.
Belvedere.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt something?
Look, when there's a tie on the doorknob, it means there's a girl in here and you're not supposed to come in.
Oh, at Cambridge, our signal was a pig's head on a pole. Oh, look, I'm in the way. I'll just go sit outside on the curb until you're done.
No, that's okay. Kevin was just taking me home anyway.
I was? Come on, I'll walk you to your dorm.
What shall I do with this?
I'm home.
This is the final Jeopardy question, and the category is hostess products.
You probably bet everything.
Did someone have a bad day?
What happened? I thought you were going to clean this place up.
I was going to make the bed. Then I realized I was in it. What's the matter?
It's just, I bust my butt all day at school. I spent 5 hours on my feet slinging greasy chicken to come home to what? I mean, the place is a mess, and there's not even dinner on the table.
Suppose you realize that I happen to work, too.
Look, I'm too tired to fight, all right?
Oh, sure, you come waltzing in here and start criticizing, and when I try to say something, all of a sudden you're too tired.
Look, don't start with me.
Oh, I'm the one who started?
Hey, Fred and Wilma, you want to knock it off in there?
What's happening to us, Kevin?
I don't know, but I'm getting scared.
It seems that our little arrangement isn't quite working.
No. I guess we just get along better in small doses. But we sure did give it the old college try, huh?
No, we certainly did. But perhaps some things just aren't meant to be.
Right.
I'll help you pack.
Okay, I called. 2 pair.
3 of a kind.
Full house, I win. Now you both have to take off your shirts.
What?
That's the way Grandma Huffnagel taught me.
Hi.
Hey, Kev. Moving back in?
Here, see ya.
He hates long goodbyes.
So, what's the story, Belvedere?
Yeah, you moving back in?
Yes. I have decided that all of you have suffered enough, including Kevin.
Well, we'll try to respect your privacy from now on. We promise.
Yeah, and if I ever get the urge to bother you, I'll just go bother Heather instead.
Yeah, if you really want the other room, big guy, it's yours.
Thank you, but I think I'll stick to mine. Perhaps with a better lock. Well, if there's nothing else, I'll unpack my things.
Well, we kept your room exactly the way you left it.
Thank you.
Except Dad and I found the ding-dongs in your mattress, and my pet tarantula had babies in your underwear drawer.
Well, it's good to be home. Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Kevin is still unable to find a suitable roommate. Poor lad. After living with me, everyone else pales by comparison. Regardless, he better find one soon, or he'll be moving back here to the Owens Asylum. Speaking of asylum, I seem to have been granted it by the family. Nobody's been up to bother me in almost 3 hours. Not even Wesley. Perhaps I'll go and bother him.
Hi, this is Dolly Parton, and I couldn't be more excited.
Wesley, don't answer that.
Hello, Hortense.
Let me help.
Oh, thanks, Heath.
You know, Mom, this was the best Christmas ever.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it was perfect. We were all together, trimming the tree, singing Christmas carols. Dad didn't even make us watch Perry Como's Christmas in Cambodia.
It was nice.
So do I have to see you guys on New Year's, too?
What?
Well, I was hoping I could have a party here. I mean, without you or Dad or anyone else hanging around.
Oh, gee, I don't know.
Well, there won't be that many people, and there won't be any sex or drugs either, because everyone's too afraid to do that stuff anymore.
Well, your father and I were invited to a fondue party at Skip's.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Well, okay, honey.
Great. Can you take him with you? Huh? Mom's letting me have a party here on New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah? So can I have one, too?
No.
It'd be good for me. Mr. Belvedere says I need to work on my social skills in case the FBI doesn't give me a new identity.
Aw,
the deal. You two can have a party here together.
What?
Yeah, Heather, you can invite some of your friends, and Wes, you can have some of yours. I know you're both mature enough to work on this together.
Right, Mom. Okay, so at the store we gotta get potato chips, bean dip, paper hats for my friends, paper bags for your girlfriends, noisemakers, balloons, and cherry Kool-Aid.
Hey, this is supposed to be a sophisticated party. We're not going to drink Kool-Aid.
Well, we need sun to mix with the vodka. I'm kidding. It's just to fill up the balloons.
Hello, children.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, can you think of anything else we need for our New Year's party?
Yes, earplugs for me.
But you're not going to be here.
Yeah, it's New Year's. Your Mambo Club always has a party down on the wharf.
Oh, I'm afraid it was discontinued after last year.
Huh?
Things got a little wild. Our conga line got out of control and injured 5 stevedores.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. Do you really want to start the new year with people like us?
Certainly. Then I'll know the rest of the year can't get any worse.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Hey, Ma.
Hi, hon.
Listen, do we have any vitamin C or anything?
What's the matter? Are you coming down with something?
I don't know, but I'm not going to be sick on New Year's Eve.
Ooh, you're burning up. Just a second.
Oh, no, Mom, look. I'm just going to take a few of these, and then I'll be...
Yeah, this is a friend of Mr. Belvedere's. He's too shy, so he asked me to ask you if you want to go out with him on New Year's Eve. I found your name in his little black book. Aren't you Donna King? Oh, you're Donut King. Sorry.
It's almost 103.
It's not so bad.
I'm surprised you're not delirious. Come on, young man. You march yourself right upstairs and get to bed.
I don't even live here anymore.
Well, I don't care. If you keep running around in this weather with a fever, you'll wind up with pneumonia.
Hello, Kevin.
Oh, Mr. Belvedere, would you please fix up Kevin's room? He's going to be needing it.
But I was promised once they left, the children weren't allowed back anymore.
He's only going to be here till he gets better.
Oh, come on.
Upstairs.
Yes, Mommy.
Oh, well, can you wait till after New Year's to get your hip replaced? Yeah, I understand. Thanks.
So?
I can't find anybody.
Oh, well, if we don't find him a date quick, we're going to be stuck with him.
Hey, how about Broomhilda? You know, the Huffnagel's new housekeeper? She's not too old, and she's got that snotty look Mr. Belvedere likes.
Oh, yeah. But how are we going to get them together?
Oh, I think I can arrange that. If anyone asks, I've been with you for the last 10 minutes.
Only 10 minutes? Then I can assume it wasn't a bank job.
I didn't do anything. I know you're in there, you little beast.
That doesn't sound like the Avon lady. Can I help you?
Your son sprayed me with a garden hose.
Call him my son again, and I'll spray you myself. It's just that I'm not the boy's father, thank heaven. But regardless, I'm sure it was an accident. Right, Wesley?
Aren't you going to introduce yourself?
Oh, I am sorry. I am Lynn Belvedere. I'm the Owens housekeeper.
Oh, yes, it's a Schumacher. I just started working with the Huffnagels.
How do you do? As I was saying, I'm sure the lad didn't mean to do it.
Oh, yes, he did. He's a spiteful little hooligan, and I wouldn't mind giving him a good throttling.
Hey, sounds like you two have a lot in common.
What's that mean?
Oh, nothing. Just that I detest him, too. And now, Wesley, I believe you have something to say to Miss Schumacher.
Columbo?
Your father and I are leaving for the party now.
Hey, Mom, what is all this stuff?
Oh, well, sometimes Mr. Belvedere uses this as sort of a punishment room. You know, when your brother's been bad. Anyway, what are you doing out of bed? And why is this heater off?
No, Mom, it's 98 in here. And that vaporizer's giving me jungle rot.
Do you want to get better or don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Look, I know it's no fun being stuck in on New Year's Eve, but you don't want this to get worse, do you?
Yeah.
All right, I made this for you.
Mom, I'm 20 years old. I don't drink hot cocoa anymore.
Sorry.
Here, give it to me.
It'll keep you nice and warm inside.
You used to put marshmallows in it.
I'll be right back.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere. I don't think she's so bad.
Fine, then you go out with her.
So I hear you got a hot date with Hazel over at the Huffnagel's. What are you two going to do? Vacuum in the new year?
That's it, I'm not going.
Hey, come on, big guy. I'm sorry.
That must be her.
Get it, I've changed my mind.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere.
This is ridiculous. Why should I go out with a perfect stranger so you two bunco artists can make a mess that I'll have to clean up?
Hello.
Well, as long as she's here. Shall we?
I'm sorry I'm so tall.
Oh, that's okay, I guess.
This is the most humiliating experience of my life.
I'm sure you'll have worse.
Why didn't you invite some girls your age?
I don't know. I don't see any boys your age.
They all left when they saw your geeky friends. May I?
So my pediatrician says I'm not through growing. That's great. Excuse me.
Isn't it midnight yet?
Don't worry. You'll know when it is.
Why, you're not doing anything gross or disgusting, are you?
Hey, relax. If you'll excuse me, I have to go check on the frogs.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I'm Cindy.
I'm Kevin, and I'm no longer contagious.
Oh, you're Heather's big brother, right?
Uh-huh. So, if you want, maybe we could go back up to my room and share a bottle of NyQuil, huh?
Oh, okay, everybody. It's almost midnight. Is everybody ready?
I know I am.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One frog?
He's just faster than the rest.
Well, the living room's still here. That's more than I expected.
The house looks fine. You said it would be a disaster area.
Oh, they only cleaned it to irritate me.
I had a very good time tonight. I never had Egyptian food before.
Yes, I thought you looked rather worried when the waiter said 1 hump or 2.
Anyhow, I really should be going.
No?
Well, it's almost 2, and I have to be up early to fix breakfast at the Hofnagel's.
I find that a community trough is good enough for the Owens family. While you walk me home, I'll walk you home.
Hey.
Happy New Year, Dad.
Give me that.
And your father's feeling a bit under the weather this morning.
You mean he tied one on last night?
Mm-hmm. So is the car in the Huffnagel's pool again?
No, because I was the designated driver.
So, how'd your shindig go?
Great.
Yeah, Wesley was a designated moron.
More French toast for anyone?
Yeah, it's quite a spread, big guy.
Yeah, Mr. Belvedere, you really didn't have to make fresh apple juice.
Oh, once you've climbed the tree, the rest is easy.
I'm done.
Oh, thank you, Wesley.
So what's with you, Mr. Belvedere? I've never seen you in such a good mood before.
Well, I'm usually not when you're around. Just kidding. You're a delightful little scamp.
I think he had one ho-ho too many.
Well, I trust everyone kicked off their new year in good style.
Yeah.
So how about you, Mr. Belvedere? How was your date?
Oh, you know, the usual.
Morgan.
Oh, morning, Elsa.
I lost an earring here last night, probably under the cushion on the couch.
Probably. I mean, the usual for me.
Yes, Kevin? You know, you tell me I should stay in bed, and then when I call you, you don't come.
I'm sorry, honey. Is there something you want?
I'm through with that.
Kevin, aren't these all your old things?
Oh, yeah, I found all this stuff in my closet. Pretty neato, huh?
Yeah, but Kevin, you're not going to be here that long.
Hey, Mom, take my temperature. I think it went way, way up.
Kevin, I took it 20 minutes ago. It was the same.
Well, I'm bored.
Well, there must be something you can do, some schoolwork or something.
Yeah, but it hurts my eyes when I try and read.
Well, I'm sure you'll feel much better in the morning.
Well, you could read to me.
What?
Well, like you used to. Remember?
Yeah, sure. All right, what'll it be? European history or abnormal psychology?
No, this one.
The Cat in the Hat?
By Dr. Seuss.
Do you have any idea how late it is?
Why? Am I being grounded?
I think we need to talk.
I'll have a nice chat. I'm going to sleep.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere.
Very well.
I want to know what's going on between you and Miss Sexmacher.
It's Schumacher.
Look, you've been missing meals, staying out at all hours, doing God knows what. You've got us all worried sick.
I'm sure Miss Schumacher's real nice, but maybe you're going a little too fast, getting too involved with her.
Yeah, we think you should start seeing other housekeepers, too.
Look, both of you, I'm deeply touched by your concern. But I'm a grown man, and I can handle these things fine by myself.
I can assume then you're taking precautions?
What exactly do you mean by that?
I'm not sure, but I hear they're very important.
Good night, children.
Hey, watch this. Depth charge. Dive.
That's great, Kev.
Wednesday, finish your eggs. You'll be late for school.
Okay.
More maple, Master Kevin?
Sure. I don't have to go to school because I'm sick.
Yes, we know.
Wesley, you little creep. No,
What a lovely view.
Thank you.
I mean, the woods. The very sun bounces off the empty branches.
Oh, yes, lovely.
So, I thought we could go to the drive-in again, like last night.
Oh, they changed the movie already?
Does it matter?
Actually, I have been spending a little too much time away from my duties.
Oh, I know, me too. It's just that we have so much fun together. We seem to like the same things. It's not too often you find somebody you wouldn't mind spending the rest of your life with.
Yes. Well, I better get on with my raking.
Okay. What about coming over later? The Hofnagels are going to an NRA meeting. We could have the whole house to ourselves.
I'd love to. But I'm not really sure the Owens would let me.
Can't you just sneak off? They can't be watching you every minute.
Set the dinner table, please.
Sure.
If you like, I'll take you down to the mall after dinner.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. We can go and see that horror film based on your memoirs.
Aren't you going over to the Hofnagels tonight?
No, Wesley.
Why not?
Actually, I may not be seeing Miss Schumacher as frequently as before.
Oh, she dumped you, right?
I simply decided we were getting a little too involved and that we should slow down a bit.
Didn't a certain somebody already tell you that very same thing?
Yes. But he was a little smack-faced toad, so I didn't listen.
So did she take it okay?
Yeah, quite well. It's a good lesson for you, Wesley. How to handle a delicate situation in a mature and straightforward manner.
Lynn!
Oh, God, hide me.
I thought you told me.
I left a note.
Hide in the basement.
No, that's the coward's way.
Oh, Lynn!
See you later.
Is Mr. Belvedere here?
Oh, no, he was deported this morning.
Hey, Wes. Miss Sexmacher. Where's Belvedere?
Remember, Dad? Those two guys came and dragged him back to England.
Huh?
Remember? Something about a couple wives back in Bristol?
Oh, yeah, them.
I don't understand.
I haven't gone anywhere, Ilsa.
Hey, she was buying it.
I appreciate your moronic attempt to protect me. But I should handle this myself.
Come on, Wes.
I see you got my little note.
Yes.
What's the suitcase for?
Sir Hofnagels fired me.
I'm sorry.
He said I was seeing too much of you.
Oh.
I'm so stupid. I was actually glad when he did it. I thought you'd say you'd quit too, and we'd go off to Maine or someplace and open a little bed and breakfast.
Sounds very nice.
Then why not? We could do it. I have some money saved.
Else I can't.
Oh.
I promised the Owens that I would stay with them at least until Wesley went off to college or the penitentiary.
I guess they understand.
The fact is, I'm rather set in my ways. And I'm not looking for a long-term relationship with anybody.
I see.
It's just that every New Year's, my youth becomes a more distant memory. For a moment, you made me feel young and vibrant and alive. But now I'm exhausted.
Thank you. Well, I've got a bus to catch.
However, I'm certain that someday, somewhere, we'll see each other again.
Sure. Take care of yourself.
You too.
Bye.
Hey, man. Hey, where's my hot cocoa?
Downstairs in the jar.
What are you doing?
Packing your clothes.
What for?
We want you out.
But I'm still sick.
Tough.
Oh, that's real nice.
Kevin, I don't know what's happened, but ever since you've been in here, you have turned into a bratty little 14-year-old.
Oh, yeah? I mean, I guess it's all that children's cough syrup.
Oh, look, honey, I know how nice it feels to be protected and not have to worry about school or finals or reality.
Yeah, and I guess it was nice having somebody take care of me, just like they used to.
I guess I forgot how nice that was, too.
Well, I'll just pack my stuff up.
Sure, honey.
I just want to finish one more chapter.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, no, Mama. You don't have to read to me anymore.
Anything for my little baby. Rex felt his insides begin to throb as Jennifer let drop her lace negligee to her.
Finish Dr. Zeus.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
As of this writing, Kevin's temperature, along with his IQ, has returned to normal. Sometimes I'm not sure which is higher. As for my lapse into adolescence, I've just received a postcard from Ilsa. She's invited me up to Portland to enjoy her new bed and breakfast. I might try the breakfast, but I'm not too sure about the other. Well, another new year is underway. The Colonials have a new president. Wesley has some new hormones. And the world in general is bumping along. But the most important thing is, I'm still here. I'll drink to that.
Later tonight on Nightline, the death of Japan's Emperor Hirohito, from divine ruler to figurehead. One question plagued him to the end.
We're coming! I can't believe Dad's dragging us to this thing. Your father and I feel we should be spending more quality time as family.
Where are you going? Roller derby. Oh, midget wrestling all sold out?
Now, I want to see that attic spick and span when we get back, mister. Couldn't I be grounded some other time? I want to see the roller derby, too. Well, you should have thought of that before you dressed the Huffnagel's Chihuahua in Heather's underwear. Hey, it was Spot's idea. Let's go.
Yeah, Dad doesn't want to miss the first body pileup.
Hello, Wesley.
I'm not hungry.
All the better.
Don't leave Mr. Belvedere. It's spooky up here in the attic.
Then stay away from the mirror. Oh, don't worry, your parents will be home soon.
Couldn't you help me out with some of this stuff?
Not a chance. I'm off to see the Barber of Seville. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hi. Figaro here. Figaro. I thought your father was supposed to fix this doorknob. Now what are we going to do?
Want another cookie? And I ran out of grenades so we can't blow our way out. Boy, you must really like that opera.
I meant being stuck here with you.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look. The suitcase you were carrying the day you first came here.
Is this the Owens residence?
Uh-huh.
And I take it you're one of them?
Uh-huh.
Is there someone here who speaks English?
Can I help you?
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Belvedere. Are you Mrs. Owens?
Uh-huh. Pardon me, Mr.
That's Belvedere. Lynn Belvedere.
Lynn? That's a girl's name. Wesley.
Wesley? A difficult birth, I take it.
What do you mean? I'm just like any other normal kid.
Oh, really? Where's Nick?
Hallelujah, Mr. Gold, I've seen the light. Yes, sir. No more TV for me. I'm going right upstairs and get myself ready for school. I just hope the voices don't start. And in the tub, I was watching the big game when the TV set fell in, and it shorted out my brain.
What exactly is it, Wes? It looks a little grisly.
It's my history of punishment in colonial America.
I kind of wondered why that lady was on fire. Hey, what's going on with you two?
Nothing. I just picked up a pile of leaves and asked if Kevin wanted to jump in them. He raked it over a mud hole on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. It was just a happy coincidence. Hiding. Oh, you little monster. There wasn't any challenge, I think that went rather well.
Frankly, I hope you have a way of putting this chicken back together.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Where's me? There's a bird bark in my crumb case.
I didn't do it.
It seems that I've heard that before.
Why do you always pick on me?
Well, in your defense, I must say that dementia seems to run in the family.
Guess what? I got the job.
Morning, Kevin.
So thanks, I'm getting late for school. Oh, listen, what do you think of the hearing? Too much?
I'm coming. It happens every time. We get to the mall, I turn my back for 1 second, and they disappear. Does this bag go with this dress?
Swing your lady just like Cupid. Swing her again. Don't you stupid.
You shouldn't have me to tell me to tell you this, but I found out today that I'm pregnant.
What?
And I decided to become a rabbi.
Chocolate chip cookies. Would you like one?
Okay. I already got something.
That was pretty great, huh, kid? Don't see many cartoons from Albania. What did you think, Dumpster Dog? That was real good, Hobo Joe. I'm going back there now and eat some more garbage. See you, Dumpster Dog. Remember, kids, you shouldn't eat garbage. But if you do, don't forget to brush.
I think you left someone out.
I beg your pardon?
You can be as weird as the rest of us.
Not likely.
Oh, no? You said so yourself.
From time to time, we buckle under the pressure of our ingrained formality and go a little bonkers. Down came the rain and washed the cider up. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain. The itsy-bitsy spider and up the spout again.
Problem, officer? I found him over on Maple piling up a bunch of garbage cans.
I was recreating Stonehenge.
Yes, but I suppose after 5 years, the Owens address is bound to rub off.
I think it's the other way around.
Oh, look, a vintage Silco.
Dad calls it the Belvedere radio.
Why?
Because it's big and old and gives off a lot of static.
Well, anything's better than listening to the sound of your voice.
The drama continues at the downtown sports center, where a deranged roller derby fan is holding the entire arena hostage.
Hey, that's where everyone lives.
The police report that negotiations are currently at a stalemate and may be for some time.
This is awful.
Yeah. Why do I miss out on all the fun?
At Goodness New Natural Food Market,
Just in the roller derby crisis, the crowd is still being held hostage.
I know how they feel.
I bet Dad's been waiting for his chance to jump the guy and set everyone free.
Either that or he's in line for a chili dog.
How come you and Dad are always getting on each other's case?
Well, perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. I'm home. Hey, where's my high big boy, Kip? I haven't even been hired yet. But eventually he welcomed me with open arms. So you want to stay or what? However, he still had a little trouble getting used to me. I hate you. But I must admit, your father and I have had our moments. Just don't try to borrow my lipstick. Don't you ever clean down here? I tried to run into something different. Hello, Daddy. This is Mr. Belvedere, an authentic English butler. Do a little spin for the folks, Steve. He's got manners, he's got style, he's got a snotty attitude. He'll make your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, clean your house, and solve all your personal problems. Can I have a bid? You should mention I worked for the royal family. Did you hear that, folks? He worked for the royal family. $3.
Mr. Belvedere,
Morning, Mrs. Owens.
what's going on?
We spent the night together. A sort of experiment in terror. I'm sitting outside to chop some more firewood. Oh, that's a great idea. Big guy? Maybe I can give you a hand, so to speak. Well, after you. Oh, after you. Why did you say we grew rather fond of each other? You know. Hey, Belvedere. Mind if I ask you something sort of personal? Yes? Then go ahead anyway. You think I'm a jerk? This is a trick question, isn't it? I don't think you're a jerk.
fact, I almost sort of like you a lot. Thank you, Georgie. And listen, just because I say I like you, doesn't mean you have to say you like me. All right? Hey, come on. All right, George, I like you too. How much? A bushel and a peck?
Luckily, your mother arrived in time to save your father any further embarrassment. Wednesday, if I didn't talk to myself all this time.
Uh-huh. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, you want to play gin?
Certainly not. You know I swore off that game after I taught you how to play.
Now, Mr. Belvedere wants that card, so he can take it and put this one down. Now, can you use that card in your hand?
I think so. Gin. Gin. Gin.
I don't know where the little prince got his ungodly facility for card playing, but it's driving me crazy.
Look, don't feel bad. He used to clean me every time at Crazy 8. The only way I'd ever win was to cheat.
Well, that just shows the difference between you and me. Gin.
Really? Boy, that's 6 hands in a row.
Yeah, but who's counting? I cheated.
Oh, I knew that.
What?
The only way anyone ever beats me at cards is by cheating. I knew you were cheating the first time you won.
And you let me do it anyway? And let me agonize over it?
Sure, I knew you'd admit it eventually. I even knew you'd probably do something nice to make up for it. I usually know everything people are going to do.
Did you know I was going to do this?
Obviously, I was far too good a teacher.
Oh, yeah? What about the time you tried to teach me semaphore when you didn't know enough to flag down an ice cream truck?
Double R-I.
Oh, come on, Mr. Belvedere, quit goofing off. It might be boring for you, but that's just because you know it already.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I forget sometimes.
Nah, Miles, that's not how you do permission to come aboard. It's not? No, Mr. Belvedere showed me. It's like this. You mean Wesley's out there learning a bunch of junk and it doesn't even mean anything?
Yes.
And when he goes for his badge, he's probably going to be humiliated in front of all of his friends?
I'm afraid so.
I love it. The teacher said it wasn't semaphore we were doing, it was more like the hula.
I apologize for that. I even went out and bought you an ice cream cone.
Which you ate right in front of me.
And it was good.
Who was torturing me? What's the right for?
In case you give me any trouble.
What's in it?
A few herbs, some wild roots, and some earthworms for protein. But don't let it get cold, they get rubbery. Come on, I'll help you get that shaving cream off. It only seems fair, after the insults you've heaped upon me.
Maybe I'd like one.
Who are you?
I'm Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, good, then I can leave.
Hey, please!
Why, Wesley, what a surprise.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, 'cause I stepped on it.
Not to mention the time you had me deported. Mrs. Owens, Wesley cheated on his history test.
Hey, I thought we had an understanding. I tell you about the bad stuff I do and you keep it to yourself.
Wesley, I am your housekeeper, not your priest.
of Mongo.
Department of Immigration? I got a big one for you. I'm such a pain in the butt. Why do you put up with me at all?
It's obvious. Because... Let me think about that.
I'd rather have you than any smelly old dog.
Wesley, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Now get back to bed, you snuffy little twerp. If you prefer, I'll refrain from calling you any more names.
No, it's okay. It's kind of fun when two people really like each other.
Right. Well, let's get back to sleep.
Okay. Good night, you big blimp.
Sleep well, you sneaky little reptile.
I told you this some other time. Probably laugh and make fun of me. But you're my best friend. I know you don't believe it because I act like such a creep. But I don't know what I'd do without you. I'm scared, Mr. Belvedere. I'm so sorry. Please come back. I love you.
I love you too, you little viper. Ready to siesta? Promised a place on the team. The Owens family returned home safely around 3 a.m. and finally released us. They would have arrived earlier, but George wanted to stop at the IHOP for blueberry pancakes. As for my ordeal in the attic with Wesley, it amazes me that I've been here long enough to have so many memories. Some of them even pleasant. Let the good times roll.
Tomorrow at 6 on...
Okay, Angela, let's try this one. Train A leaves New York at 6 p.m. going 60 miles an hour. Train B leaves Chicago at the same time going 30 miles an hour. Given the total distance of 1,000 miles, at what time will the two trains pass each other? I don't know. What if one of the trains gets derailed? Angela! Well, they always do. And they spill toxic gas, and the whole town has to get evacuated. Angela, that's not our problem. I think pollution's everyone's problem. Let's go to the next one. Hi, guys. Hi, Mom. We're studying.
Congratulations.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. I'm Angela.
Yes, I remember you from yesterday.
Anyway, Angela and I are going to do real good in the algebra midterm.
I hope so. You've really got to bring that grade up. You've been doing terribly.
Yeah, math is real important. Like when you have to figure out stuff like if a bus leaves Beaver Falls at 4 p.m., how long will it take to get to the ski lodge in the Poconos?
Heather.
Well, you said I could go skiing if I did better on my test.
A lot better.
I will.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. Hi. Hello, ladies.
Hi, Mr. Belvedere.
What are those?
Our school books.
All right. It's just that I've never seen them open like that.
Yeah, me and Heather are studying.
Heather and I are studying.
Does that mean I have to leave? Hey, Mom.
Hi. How did you do?
Great. I sold 20 boxes of cookies.
Ooh, that's not bad for your first day.
I'm gonna sell some more to Mr. Belvedere. Is he having his tea yet?
Yeah, he just went in the kitchen. But, you know, honey, Mr. Belvedere likes his own special cookies.
Yeah, I know. Looking for something?
Wesley, have you seen that box of butter bickies? You know, the ones I import from England?
You mean the cookies you hide behind the sauerkraut?
Yes, Wesley.
No, haven't seen them.
Wesley, you know that Mr. Belvedere enjoys a little something with his afternoon tea.
Yeah, I know. Here, try one of these.
delicious.
They're chocolate mint. Want another one?
Thank you.
$3, please.
What?
I'm sending one for school. They cost $3.
I'm not paying $3 for a box of cookies, especially when somebody tricks me.
But it's all for a real good cause. All the money we raise goes to buy stuff for the children's hospital. Besides, whoever sells the most cookies wins a trip to Disney World.
That's all well and good, but no thank you.
Okay. And just to show you there's no hard feelings, you can have one more for free.
I don't want any.
Just in case you change your mind.
Come here, you little cookie pusher. Give me a box.
Just one? What do you want this time?
The little peanut butter ones.
Good choice.
Thank you.
I got a shipment of vanilla creams coming in. Primo stuff.
George, have you seen the financial section?
I've got it.
What happened? Did they move Beetle Bailey?
I'm thinking of taking a plunge in the stock market.
Really? I was thinking of trying a little investing myself.
On what I pay you?
Yes, George. Somehow I managed to scrape together $100 or so.
$100? You can't do diddly with that.
Perhaps you can't, but I know how to diddle.
What are you saying? You know more about the market than me?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Perhaps I might have phrased it a little better.
Okay, it's a bet.
What's a bet?
We'll each invest $100. See who comes up with the biggest profit. Winner take all.
Fine. Shall we give ourselves, say, closing bell 2 weeks from tomorrow?
Fine. That'll be Friday the 16th, right?
Black Friday to you.
That's okay. Keep on laughing. I've already circled a couple of hot prospects.
Susquehanna Chemical.
Yeah, they make industrial sealants, pesticides, toffee peanuts, stuff like that. They're a real up-and-comer.
Yes, they certainly were. Pity about the bankruptcy.
What bankruptcy?
Oh, I forgot. That's not until next week. Let's see. Up 1.5. Up a quarter. Up 1 7/8. Well, up 11. I knew they were ripe for takeover. Hello, George.
Hey. Looks like your stocks are really taking off.
Yes, I've upped all mine. Have you upped yours?
I'm doing okay. In fact, I'm expecting a very important call from my broker.
Oh, he's already called.
What'd he say?
I'm not sure. It was hard to make out, what with all the sobbing.
Have you seen Wesley?
Kevin took him to the mall to sell more cookies.
Oh, honey, are you cold?
No, this is my ski outfit. Helps me study.
I see.
Well, I'll talk to you later, Mom.
We're back.
How'd Wesley do?
He sold another 200 boxes.
You're kidding. I just don't know how that boy does it.
Hey, Mom, I did great.
Wes, what happened? What happened to your clothes?
Nothing.
He went out like that.
Well, nobody's gonna buy any cookies if you're dressed all nice.
I don't care. I will not have my son going out looking like some sort of orphan.
I told people I had parents.
Yeah, Dad's an unemployed alcoholic, and you're doing time for armed robbery.
I told him he got framed.
That's very sweet. Now go upstairs and change into something decent.
I just want to count my money first, okay?
Fine.
Let me guess. Claudine Langer and Dundee.
Hi, Angela.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Wesley. Sorry about your parents. Angela, you're late. We're supposed to be studying. I've got a better idea. Huh? Come on, let's go to your room. Okay.
Hello, Angela.
Hi, Mr. Belfonte.
Well, how's the cookie business? Made your first million?
I sold every box I had.
Oh.
And you know what? If I sell 50 more boxes, I'll pass Howie Huffnagel. And he can't sell anymore because he got sick standing in the rain.
Wesley.
I'm going to win that trip. I'm going to go on the space ride, then I'm going to go on it again. Then if I'm still not sick, I'm going to go on the teacups.
You know, Wesley, You're not just selling cookies to go somewhere and have some silly fun. You're selling them to help children less fortunate than yourself.
Yeah, I knew that.
Just remember, helping others is its own reward. That should be enough.
Sure. Anyway, I saved you a box of pecan chewies.
Just put it on my tab.
So then, right after Miss Ricky ran off the test, Shelley snuck into the Mimeo room and stole a copy.
You mean this is really our algebra midterm?
Yep. A bunch of us are gonna get together later and try and figure out the answers. I'm supposed to bring the refreshments.
Angela, isn't this sort of like cheating?
No. It's exactly like cheating.
I'm home, troops. Big deal.
Hi, honey. What are you doing home?
I finished early.
Oh.
I thought you had class.
Yeah, my lecture was canceled.
So where's the kids?
They're still at school.
Oh. Where's Lord Plushbottom?
I believe Mr. Belvedere is at the store.
You mean it's just you and me, all alone, in this big 4-bedroom house?
Looks like.
Hey, guys, where are you going?
Oh, I'm glad I caught you. About dinner, which would you prefer? The tongue or the rump roast?
You decide.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, Heather, did you get your algebra test back?
Oh, yeah. I did pretty good.
65?
It's almost a C minus.
Heather, it's a D.
Well, it's better than last time.
Don't be mad at Heather, Mrs. Owens. It was a very difficult test.
Angela, what did you get?
100.
I don't understand. You two studied together? You took the same test? I guess Angela just studied a little more.
I believe a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Obviously, I'm very disappointed in this, and you will not be going on that ski trip with Angela.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Well, if it isn't the Cookie Monster.
Hey, Westman, how'd it go?
How'd what go?
The contest.
Oh, I won.
You did?
Yeah, I sold more cookies than anyone in the history of our school.
All right, Enchanted Kingdom, here we come.
Oh, I'm not going.
What do you mean, honey?
I gave my trip away to one of the kids at the hospital.
You did?
Yeah, because helping others is its own reward. Right, Mr. Belvedere?
I suppose so.
That's just
That's great.
Aw, good work.
Anyway, I heard about Ben here and how he hasn't been doing so good, and how he's always wished he could go to Disney World. So I decided to give him my trip because, well, I'll always have another chance, but maybe Ben won't. Anyway, Ben, here's your airplane tickets and your key to the Magic Kingdom. Have a good trip.
Reporting from a very happy hospital room, this is Ashton Kincaid, Action 3 News.
Hey, what'd you do that for, Dad? There's more news at 7.
Hey, that's the national news, champ.
I might be on it.
Yes, and later you might be on Nightline, but right now it's almost time for dinner.
Yep, we're all real proud of you, pal.
Yes, what you did was just wonderful.
I just did what any kid would do. Hell, give me a break.
Heather.
Well, I mean, he does one nice thing, and all of a sudden he starts acting like he's Mother Teresa or Michael Landon or something. I would have given you my trip, Heather, but I understand you're not going anywhere. You better shut up, guys.
Heather, would you please help me lay the table for dinner?
Sure. I'll help you, Heather, because you're my sister, and I love you.
Hey, Belvedere, what you making?
Pecan chewies. Now that Wesley isn't pushing them anymore, I have to make them myself.
Oh?
I'm trying to duplicate the recipe, but I'm not exactly sure how much sodium pyrophosphate to use.
Speaking of which, Susquehanna Chemical just split 2 for 1.
Oh, and about time.
Yeah, today's the last day of the bet. And if I were you, I'd get on the horn now and start trying to dump some of your losers.
I have no losers. Besides, there's plenty of time.
The market closes in an hour.
Not in Tokyo.
Mom, mail come yet?
I don't think so. Oh, honey, come here. I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
I made you a scrapbook. See, I cut out all the newspaper articles about you and took all the nice letters that people wrote, and I pasted them all in this book for you to keep forever.
Swell.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, this is real nice.
I'm glad somebody thinks so.
So, anyone call your paper today, Dad? You know, asking about me?
Afraid not, pal.
Oh.
Hey, but last week you heard from the mayor, the governor, and you even got a letter from the first lady.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go check the mail again.
Heather, what's all that?
It's my ski stuff.
Hey, look, we've already been through all this. You're not going on that ski trip today.
I know. I'm loaning my stuff to Angela.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is it still okay if she goes?
See you at dinner.
It's open, Angela.
Hi, Mr. Velveeta.
Hello, Angela. And it's Belvedere.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at names.
That's right. Numbers are more your forte.
Huh?
Once again, congratulations on that marvelous achievement, your algebra test.
Oh, it was nothing.
While you're here, you might help me figure out this recipe. I was never very good at math.
Oh, sure.
You see, it calls for 1.5 cups of rice to serve 3 people. And I want to serve 6 people. So how much rice should I use?
Why can't they just share? Here. Yep.
Angela's just been helping me figure something out.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Got all your ski stuff?
Yeah, come on. I don't want to miss the bus.
Hey, my name is Wesley T. Owens. May I speak to Frank Sinatra, please? Well, I'm this little kid from Pittsburgh, and I did this really wonderful thing, and I think maybe Mr. Sinatra would like to know about it.
Wesley, what are you doing?
Nothing. Just tell Frank I'll call back later. Bye.
Thinking of joining the Rat Pack?
I want to go see Mickey Mouse.
I see, but you already gave your prize away.
So did Joey Martinelli, and he still got to go.
Who's Joey Martinelli?
Kid I read about in this article. See, he won a week at the World's Fair selling chocolate bars. Only, when he gave his trip away, this rich guy read about it and sent him there for 2 weeks.
In other words, you did your wonderful deed. Not only expecting praise and recognition, but a better trip as well.
Yeah!
That's the Wesley I've come to know and suspect.
I've even figured out exactly how much somebody's got to give me. See, $1,197, that includes the plane tickets and the hotel room and the mouse ears and everything.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
But I gotta go. I deserve to. I'm the one who did all the work, not that kid in the hospital.
Then perhaps you better just go over there and tell him you want it back.
Okay? Let me get my coat. Hey, Ben.
Oh, hi, Wesley. Are people coming to take more pictures?
Oh, no, I just came because I wanted to see you.
Wow, thanks.
So, how you feeling today?
Pretty good. I mean, I still have my bad days. But the doctor says I've been doing a lot better since you gave me that trip.
That's sort of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah?
I was just wondering how you'd feel if something happened and you didn't get to go.
Why? What's it say on there?
Oh, nothing. I just meant, what if the park had to close down? Like if the dwarves went on strike or something.
Why'd they do that?
I don't know. 'Cause they're grumpy? Are you okay? You want me to call a nurse?
No, don't. I'm okay now. Just gotta be careful not to get too excited.
Oh, yeah? Maybe this trip isn't such a good idea.
Huh?
I mean, it's real exciting down there with all the rides and parades and stuff. And you could get so excited, you might just keel over. And I'd feel real bad if something like that happened to you.
What are you saying, Wesley?
I'm just saying that... maybe you shouldn't go on all the good rides the first day.
Okay.
See you, Ben.
See you, Wesley.
I couldn't do it.
You must be losing your touch.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hey, Kev.
Don't come near me. I've been working on this for 2 hours. It's real fragile.
Your mom and I could go back out and sit in the car.
Yeah, would you?
So where is everybody?
I don't know. I think Heather went skiing, and Mr. Belvedere took Wesley to the hospital so he could take his trip back from that sick kid.
What?
Thanks, guys.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, Wes. When you leaving for Orlando?
Oh, I'm not going anywhere.
Wesley, what were you doing?
Nothing good. I only gave my trip away because I thought I'd get a better one, but I didn't. So I went to take it back, but I couldn't. Guess I'm not as wonderful as everybody thought.
Did it make you feel any better, Wesley? I never thought you were wonderful in the first place.
Thanks.
Heather, what are you doing home? I thought you went skiing.
I did, but I decided to come back.
Oh, did we have some second thoughts?
No, we had a broken bus.
Heather, you deliberately disobeyed.
Well, why shouldn't I? I mean, if I'm gonna get punished for being good, I might as well do something bad.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Speaking of crummy behavior, I think Angela could give us a good example, right?
No.
Now, Angela, don't make me throw the rice in your face.
Okay. Mrs. Owens, this may come as something of a surprise to you, but I didn't get 100 on my test because I'm smart. I cheated. Heather could have too, but she didn't.
Thank you, Angela.
Well, I'm gonna go home now and tell my mother.
Good.
Hope the shock doesn't kill her.
Somehow I doubt it.
What happened?
Well, Angela and a couple of the other girls got a copy of the test. But I decided I should try and do it on my own. Of course, I did lousy.
I think you did great.
Thanks, Mom. Looks like you turned out to be the good one, not me.
Hey, Belvedere. It must be closing time in Tokyo by now, so we might as well get it over with.
Well, that's right, a little wager. I almost forgot.
I was doing okay, but you know. Anyway, here's what I ended up with, $145 total.
Congratulations, George. That's very good.
Yeah, sensational. So what'd you end up with?
$3,000.
$3,000?
$3. Here you go. It's all yours.
What happened? I thought you were doing great.
Wow!
What is it?
This letter's full of money.
What? George, come over here.
Who's it from?
I don't know. There's no return address and there's no note or anything.
How much you got there, champ?
Exactly what I need to go to Disney World. $1,197.
That's a very interesting number. Here's 3 more. Might as well make it even.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, you know the market, George. It's a roller coaster. At any rate, I received 2 postcards today. Wesley and George seem to be having a splendid time in Florida. And no, I don't wish I were there. While Heather and Marcia seem to be having a marvelous time, swooshing down the slopes of the Poconos. What with Kevin spending the weekend with friends, I find I have the house to myself. And you know what that means. Let's mumbo.
Mr. Belvedere, want to play some cards?
Not now, Wesley.
Oh, come on. How about a little war?
Try Afghanistan.
Hey, what you reading, a book? Murder at the Palace. I bet the butler did it.
Not yet. But soon.
We raked up all the leaves.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's easy if you know what you're doing.
Dad dumped them all in the Huffnagel's yard.
Hey, it's their stupid elm tree. Besides, the wind shifted.
Hey, Kev, want to play some cards?
Sorry, Wes. I gotta go wash up.
Hey, Dad, what about you? A little go fish? I'll let you cheat.
Not now, pal. Why don't you ask Mr. Belvedere? He's not doing anything.
Well, if nobody's gonna play cards with me, I guess I'll just go burn some leaves.
Get back here, you little arsonist.
Hey, Mom, guess what we just did?
What? We got jobs at a record store.
Angela, I wanted to tell her.
I'm sorry. You can tell my mother.
So what do you think, Mom? Isn't that great?
I just wish you'd have asked me first.
I knew she'd say no.
I'm not saying no. I'm just not convinced you can handle a job and still keep your grades up.
Sure I can.
Yeah, I mean, her grades aren't that good to begin with.
Mom, it's only part-time. It'll be good experience. I'll finally learn responsibility.
I don't know, honey.
Come on, Mom. Trust me for once, okay?
All right.
Thanks, Mom. Believe me, I know what I'm doing.
So, what are they paying you?
I forgot to ask. Mine. 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 Not yours. Oh, boy, it's a war. Come on, put down 3 cards. Now turn the next one over. I won.
Oh, nuts.
What's the matter, Mr. Belvedere? This is war. You're supposed to have fun.
Wesley, this is the most simple-minded, pointless game I have ever had the misfortune to play.
So teach me one of your games.
No.
Oh, come on. I can learn.
All righty. What do you say to a little gin?
Great. I'll go get the glasses.
It may come to that. Is to fill your hand with 3 melds. Do you know what a meld is?
You mean like a tuna meld?
A meld is 3 or more cards of the same numeric value or consecutive value in the same suit, such as 5, 6, 7 of spades. Understand?
I think so.
I know it's a bit complicated, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it eventually.
Do I go first?
Yes, Mr. Belvedere dealt, so you discard first.
Gee, I don't know. I guess this one.
Now, Mr. Belvedere wants that card, so he can take it and put this one down. Now, can you use that card in your hand?
I think so. Gin. That is what you say, isn't it?
Yes, but usually not so soon.
Hey, Angela, why don't you put on a different record? Okay. Thanks, Angela.
Maybe I should be a disc jockey.
Please, you've got to help me. I've been to every record store in town. You're my last hope.
Well, what are you looking for?
Robert Mitchum sings Calypso. Do you have it?
Oh, yeah, we did, but I sold the last copy 10 minutes ago.
Oh, God, this is a nightmare.
Wait, we've got Joey Bishop Sings Country.
Oh, everybody's got that.
Everything all right out here?
Fine, Mr. Trigger.
Angela, I need you to price these albums.
I'd say this one's worth $3.
Emma, would you take care of this for me?
Oh, sure.
Now, I have to go downtown. I have to go to the bank. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Traeger. We can handle things.
And remember our return policy. There are no warped records, only warped people.
Oh, no. Look who just walked in.
Oh, yeah, it's Mark Anderson. He is so gorgeous.
Go wait on him.
No, you go wait on him.
I can't. He's too cute. I'll throw up.
Looking for anything special?
Oh, yeah, I was looking for the new David Lee Roth album, but I can't seem to find it.
Oh, yeah, it's not here. Mr. Traeger keeps it in a special section under noise. I'll go get it for you.
You're Heather, right?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
I'm Mark. I go to Van Buren, too.
Really?
Yeah, I'm quarterback on the football team.
All right, I guess I didn't recognize you without your helmet. Here you go.
Thanks.
Come on, I'll go check you out. I need to check this out. Oh, that is a great soundtrack.
Yeah, I already got it. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah. I mean, I'd see it again. Anyway, that'll be 6:35.
So how about tonight?
What about it?
The movie. Pick you up at, 7?
Sure, that's great.
Great. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out of this. Bye.
Wesley, don't you think you should arrange your hand?
I don't need to do that anymore.
So, you guys still at it?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Belvedere was right. This is a lot more fun than war.
Whoa, 325 to 12? Give the kid a break.
I got the 12s.
Oops.
Mr. Belvedere says it's beginner's luck.
Naturally, I'm holding back. Wesley, you should have known I needed 7s.
You should have known I needed 2s. Jen, let's see how many points I get.
Not in front of your brother.
I had a real nice time at the movies.
You weren't bored seeing it again?
Not with you.
Hi, kids.
Dad, you scared us.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Mark, this is my dad.
Yeah, I know. I read your column every day, sir. I really enjoy it.
Ah, thanks, Mark. Anyway, you looked real good against Grant last Saturday.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you played aggressive, and you made some real good moves.
Well, I try.
Yeah, well, you try any moves on this playing field, and I'm going to put you through the uprights. Good night, kids.
Good night, Dad.
Listen, I better go anyway. I got a scrimmage in the morning.
Oh, sure. Mark,
Yeah?
there's something that's been kind of bothering me. You know at the record store, the cassette you took?
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Here, I made you a copy of the soundtrack because you said you liked it so much. Good night.
Hold your cards up, Mr. Belvedere. I can see them.
Wesley, people in China can see them.
Whoa, big hand there, Belvedere.
These were Wesley's idea.
So, Wes, you want to come with your mom and me? We're going to Lumberama. Check out some leaf blowers.
Oh, yeah?
Not now, Wesley, or in the middle of the game. You can browse for mindless appliances anytime.
You and Mom run along.
Okay, pal. I dumped the queen.
Okay, I'm putting this 6 down.
Gin. Your fiendish little winning streak has bit the dust at last.
Real good, Mr. Belvedere.
Ah, not so fast. We have to count your cards. You already had gin.
I've had it for a while. I just wanted you to win for a change.
Listen, Pollyanna. I have played this game with tournament champions. I do not want your charity.
Then why don't you pay me what you owe me?
Shut up and deal.
Where's Mr. Traeger? Oh, he stepped out for a while. Hey, that's great. That means he must have confidence in you.
No, it means I gave somebody 2 20s for a 10 and you're not trying to find him. So how was your date with Mark?
Pretty good. I think he wants to see me again.
That's unbelievable. I just mean he can go out with any girl he wants. I've heard he's dated teachers. Well, it just so happens he likes me. Hey, Mark, what are you doing here?
I couldn't stay away.
Mark, I'm working.
Hey, we're customers. Hey, you met my linebackers, Steve and Jerry?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi, how you doing?
How you doing? So, listen. We got a date for homecoming?
No, I usually go with Angela.
You want to go with me?
Yeah, that'd be real nice.
Of course, I may be a little sweaty. You know, after scoring all those touchdowns.
Oh, that's okay. I sweat a lot, too.
Anderson, you ready to hit it?
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
You guys want those?
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, it's okay, babe. I told him you were cool. And don't be such a greedy slob. I just can't take these guys anywhere. I'll see you.
You could have introduced me.
Come along, Wesley. I'm sure some nice warm milk and a few hands of gin will help you fall asleep.
I was asleep.
Don't quibble. You know that gets on Mr. Belvedere's nerves. Anyway, look, I've already dealt.
Mr. Belvedere, what time is it?
What do you care? You like staying up late, remember?
Mr. Belvedere, I got school tomorrow.
So what?
I'm gonna be too tired to learn anything.
Good. You're smart enough as it is. You want that card?
Uh-uh.
Things are looking up.
Gin.
You are so lucky.
Honey? Honey, come on. You're going to be late for work.
Hi, Mom.
You're not dressed.
I'm not going to work today.
Why not?
I think I'm coming down with something.
You don't have any fever.
So a lot of sick people don't have fevers. And anyway, I'm going to quit.
What? Why?
I feel I should devote more time to my studies. Don't look at me like that.
Heather, does this have anything to do with Mark?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's just that you meet a new boy and all of a sudden you have no time for anything else.
Mom!
Look, honey, if you want to quit, that's your decision.
Thanks.
It's just that you were doing such a good job, really sticking to it. I was just about to tell you how proud I was.
Well, I guess you better save it for next time.
One of my yokes is broken.
Be thankful it's not your skull.
So Wes still beating you, huh?
I don't know where the little prince got his ungodly facility for card playing, but it's driving me crazy.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm considering an exorcism.
Look, don't feel bad. He used to cream me every time at Crazy Eights. The only way I'd ever win was to cheat.
Well, that just shows the difference between you and me. Gin.
Really? Boy, that's 6 hands in a row.
Yes, but who's counting?
You're sure doing better. Maybe it's the new deck.
Why? What about it?
Nothing. I just meant new cards bring you luck, right?
Yes, well, now that's 26 from your hand plus 50 equal 336 to nothing. How about that, you rotten little card shark?
I think it's great.
You do?
Sure, I don't mind when you win. It makes the game more fun.
Yes, for me too.
I hope he didn't pay too much for these cards. The ink's coming off on my hands.
Just lick your fingers and keep playing.
Come on, Heather. You got to come back to the store.
No.
But if you quit, Mr. Traeger says I'll have to leave too, because he only hires people in pairs. He told me it's biblical. I can't go back. I mean, if I do, Mark will probably show up with the whole football team and rip off the whole stupid store. And I'll probably let him because I like him. Maybe we should have a 2-for-1 sale. Then you'd only be stealing half as much.
Sorry, ladies. I just came in to change the linens.
Oh, it's okay, Mr. Bellbottom. I gotta get back to the store anyways. See ya.
Aren't you going to work?
No, I'm quitting.
Oh.
Something the matter?
Heather, what do you think of someone who wanted something so badly he was willing to betray someone who trusted him?
I don't know anybody like that.
Yes, you do. You know what I think? I think he's beneath contempt.
I know he's a creep, but I like him.
What?
But I'd like my job, too. It's just he shouldn't be stealing stuff.
Who are you talking about?
Mark, who are you talking about?
Me. I cheated Wesley at cards.
Oh. You know something? I'm gonna go back to work.
Fine.
Thanks for helping me out.
Anytime. Who the hell is Mark?
Okay, that'll be $127.50.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for a personal check, we require 2 forms of positive ID. Okay. Okay, thank you, Dr. Shapiro. How are things going out here? Great. I'm really glad you decided to come back to work. Yeah, me too.
Hey, Heather.
Hi, Mark.
I'm thinking about you.
Yeah, I've been thinking about you, too.
Stole my tux for homecoming.
Great, maybe I should go steal a dress.
I was just kidding.
Sure.
Look, I came by because I've been feeling kind of bad about what happened yesterday. You know, with the Bozo brothers.
You do?
Yeah, I shouldn't let them take that stuff. They hardly even know you.
Well, you shouldn't do it either.
Why not? You're my girl.
Oh, yeah, I'm your girl because I work in a record store.
What?
You probably wouldn't even speak to me if you didn't get something out of it.
You really believe that?
Yeah.
Heather, what kind of guy do you think I am? I mean, I really like you, you know? I like being with you.
Really?
I wouldn't care if you worked digging ditches.
You'd probably want free dirt.
Listen, I better get going. I'll pick you up at 7?
Okay.
Oh, I'll tape this for tonight.
Mr. Traeger.
What?
He didn't pay for that.
What?
I was gonna.
No, you weren't. And he's ripped off albums before.
I told you I liked you. Don't you believe me?
Yeah, I do. But that's not the point.
Well, I don't get you at all.
I guess not.
And stay out, you hoodlum!
I'm sorry, Mr. Traeger. I should have told you the first time you did it.
But you didn't, did you?
No.
Oh, Heather, I'm very sorry, but someone is going to have to be let go. Oh, Angela.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Ed. If you want, you could be proud of me now. I can? I went back to work at the store. See, you were right. It was Mark. Except he was stealing stuff, and I was letting him. But I knew it was wrong. So I finally did the right thing, and now I got to pay him back for the records. But at least I'm not Angela. She's got to make up $750 in bad checks. So aren't you proud of me? I guess so.
That's the last time you go to Lumberama, pal, till you learn to behave yourself.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
They let him try out a leaf blower, and he went around the store blowing up ladies' skirts.
Kevin told me which ones to do.
I gotta put this stuff away.
I like your style.
So you want to play some more gin? You've been doing pretty good lately.
Not now, maybe later.
Hey, is that chocolate marble fudge cake?
Yes, Wesley, it's your favorite, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not my birthday.
I know. I suppose Mr. Belvedere wanted to do something nice for you to make up for something that he did that wasn't very nice.
Gee, what do you mean?
Well, you know my recent spate of good luck at cards.
Yeah?
Well, it wasn't good luck exactly. It wasn't luck at all. I cheated.
Oh, I knew that.
What?
The only way anyone ever beats me at cards is by cheating. I knew you were cheating the first time you won.
And you let me do it anyway? And let me agonize over it?
Sure, I knew you'd admit it eventually. I even knew you'd probably do something nice to make up for it. I usually know everything people are going to do.
Did you know I was going to do this? Well, integrity has returned to the Owens household. Heather is back on the job with a new sense of responsibility. She's even made me pay retail for my Jane Fonda workout tape. As for card playing, I've decided it's best I steer clear of Wesley and restrict myself to solitaire. Although at the moment I seem to be at a loss for a red king. There must be one here somewhere.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, you think this bag is big enough?
Yes, I think you'll fit in it quite nicely.
Nah, it's for all the candy and junk people are gonna give me.
Why should they do that?
Friday's Halloween. It's the day I get to go out, and if people won't give me stuff, I can terrorize them.
Sounds like any other day to me.
Real funny, Mr. Belvedere.
What's the matter?
What'd you put in this cookie batter? It's burning my throat.
I didn't put anything in. Oh, except a little cinnamon.
Hey, that's not cinnamon, that's cayenne pepper.
Really? Oh, in that case. Ha ha.
Mr. Belvedere, you need glasses.
I do not.
You do too.
My eyes are just a little tired after a long day of looking at people like you. So why don't you go and bother somebody else?
Whatever you say. So, what do you think? Coffee, tea, or me?
Heather, what are you wearing?
It's my costume for the Halloween dance. I'm going as the upstairs maid.
Well, you're going to stay upstairs in that outfit.
Oh, come on, Dad.
Look, honey, it's very flattering. I just think it's a little too revealing.
But the dance is in a couple days. What am I going to go as? Why don't you go naked? Then everybody will think you're Miss Piggy. Just leave it.
Knock it off, guys.
Come on, George, I've got to get to class. Ooh.
I'm ready.
Leslie, you are a creep.
Wesley, leave your sister alone.
Hey. Oh, Mr. Belvedere, you got to sign this.
What's this?
It's a permission slip for my class trip to the zoo today. Mom or Dad were supposed to sign it, but they left.
Very well.
You should read it first.
Oh, I'm sure it's fine. All right, Wesley. Have a good outing. And try not to panic the rhino like you did last time.
I'm not going to the zoo.
What?
You just signed a note saying you agreed to be my slave forever and do whatever I say. And that means you have to go to the eye doctor, so there.
Very clever, Wesley.
I didn't want to trick you, but I care about you and I want you to take care of yourself.
Thank you. You're quite right. I'll call and make an appointment right now.
Fine. Then you can do my homework.
Hi, I'm Bert Hammond. This is my associate, Carl Putnam. We represent the Happy Guys of Pittsburgh.
Helping others happily. That's our motto.
Oh, yeah, I remember. You gave my dad that award last year. I'm his daughter, Heather.
Most likely a hormonal problem.
Anyway, my dad's not here right now.
Oh, well, that's okay, Dublin. Just make sure he gets this.
Sure.
I'm sure he'll be very excited. I know we are.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Heather.
So what do you think?
So is this what you're gonna wear when you take Wes out trick-or-treating?
Well, I was going to wear it to the dance, but I think it's a little too sweaty.
What dance?
The dance at school.
You mean the one at my school?
I go there too now.
Yeah, I've seen you.
So what's your problem?
Nothing, it's just the guy doesn't need his little sister tagging along when he's trying to make some very important moves.
Oh, you mean like last week in the cafeteria when you spilled spaghetti down Mary Esposito's dress?
That just shows how much you know. It was lasagna.
Hi, kids.
Hi.
You got something from the Happy Guys.
Thanks, Cheetah.
Mr. Belvedere back from the eye doctor yet?
I haven't seen him.
Hey, Marcia, how'd you like to be married to a third-grade Yahoo?
I thought I already was, dear.
It's from the Happy Guys. They want to make me an official member.
Oh, isn't that nice, honey? You know, they do such good work in the community.
Yeah, they're a good bunch of guys. Here, initiation ceremony, Friday, October 31st, 8 o'clock. Kind of weird having it on Halloween.
What'd the doctor say?
He says I need reading glasses.
When are you going to get them?
After the operation.
Operation? What operation?
I have a cataract.
Huh?
The lens of my eye has clouded over and it needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a very simple and safe procedure. And once it's done, I'll be able to see better than ever.
Well, that's great. So when do you go under the knife?
Well, since you put it that way, never.
Are you finished? Almost. Now I am.
Look, Mr. Belvedere, we're home.
Thank you, Mommy.
Hey, guys, look who's back.
Operation go okay?
I'm fine.
What's the patch for, so your eye won't fall out?
No, Wesley, I'm the Hathaway man.
I get it.
Mr. Belvedere has to wear that until his eye gets stronger. And right now, he's supposed to lie down and rest.
No, but I'm going to go and prepare dinner.
Hey, you're confined to bed, pal. Anyway, I got KP tonight. I'm making my famous chili and beans.
In that case, we'll all be lying down.
Hey, what's this?
A new costume I might wear. Like it?
You still going?
Yeah.
Come on, give me a break, will ya? It's my last year of high school. Can't you let me enjoy it?
Yeah, well, it's my first and I'm going.
Okay. But we're gonna lay down some ground rules.
Okay.
Number 1, you must keep at least 50 feet away from me at all times.
Isn't that what most girls do?
Number 2, don't talk to anyone I know, don't dance with anyone I know, and don't do anything with anyone you don't know.
Hey, why don't I just stay outside in the car?
That's number 3.
Hey, look, I'm gonna do what I want.
That's it, you're grounded.
Oh, yeah?
Problem?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, we weren't disturbing you, are we?
No, I just came in to fix myself some lunch.
Oh, but I was gonna bring you something.
Why?
Because we want you to rest. See, I made you some nice tea, a soft-boiled egg, and some tapioca pudding.
Heather, it's my eyes that are going, not my teeth. At least not yet.
Hey, big guy, that's a no-no.
Hello, George.
Come on, you're going to strain yourself.
George, I'm dusting, not pumping iron.
Come on, sit down, take a load off.
Fine.
You seen today's paper?
No.
I could read you my column.
I've had my nap already.
Hey, you know, Belvedere, getting glasses is no big deal.
Oh?
Well, what I'm saying is you're lucky it was just your eyes. I mean, it could have been something worse. Could have been your heart. Could have been your kidneys. Could have been lots of stuff.
Thank you, George.
Gentlemen,
Hey, look, I got my Halloween costume. I'm going to be a devil.
Makes sense.
Well, Mr. Belvedere's going to take me trick-or-treating, isn't he?
Oh, honey, maybe we should see how Mr. Belvedere feels tomorrow.
Yeah, he may not be up to it, pal.
Hey, Mom, Mr. Belvedere won't eat his lunch.
Oh, he won't?
No, he won't. Maybe somebody should talk to him. Then again, why should they? He's just a useless old man, marking time, waiting to be carted off to the dustbin.
We never said that.
No, I did. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going upstairs. Oh, Heather, if it's not too much trouble, I'll take that tapioca pudding now.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Kevin,
It's getting kind of chilly out here.
you can tell your family I'm suitably covered.
You know, everyone's kind of worried about you.
Kevin, I don't want to sound rude, but I'd like to be left alone.
Hey, every time I'm brooding about something, you always barge in on me.
That's true.
So listen, if it's any consolation, I think I know what you're going through.
You do?
I mean, way back when I was 7, I had my tonsils out. I thought it was all over. I'd never be able to swallow again. But time went by, and before I knew it, I was eating potato chips, pretzels. It was like the whole thing never happened.
Good God, is that the kind of drivel I tell you?
Yeah.
Look, Kevin, it's not the eye per se. It's what it represents.
What do you mean?
Well, it's simply that it's the first part of my body that's ever really given out on me.
You're kidding. I mean, I just never knew that. But what's the difference? I mean, you got it fixed.
Certainly. If something else goes, perhaps I can get that fixed too. But eventually, you spring more leaks than they can plug.
Are you thinking about death?
No, I was thinking about dinner. But thanks for bringing it up. I am making my journal entry earlier than usual tonight because I'm tired and feeling rather old. I suppose the big question is, now that I'm beginning to fall apart, do I want to stay and do it in Pittsburgh? Tibet is always nice this time of year. I wonder if the monks are still brewing that Himalayan joy juice. I need something to rejuvenate my spirit, if not my body. Come in.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley?
Mom said I could have a Halloween party tomorrow if it's okay with you.
Fine.
Thanks.
I suppose I'll be here till then.
I'm ready.
Hey, you look great.
Oh, thank you. What's that?
It's the Happy Guy's credo. I'm supposed to memorize it. Let's see, a happy guy is faithful to his family, dedicated to his community, loyal to his country, and surrenders his being to the power of mighty Abaddon. I'm having a tough time remembering that part.
Heather, come on. Hurry up, or I'm going to leave it out there.
Hey, check out Sir Galahad.
Oh, Kevin, you look so chivalrous.
So listen, Kev, if you save some fair maidens, save a couple for me, huh?
Come on, honey. Have a good time.
Bye.
Are they gone?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey, wait up.
Great party. So you want to do something else, or you bob for apples? Real funny. What are you supposed to be again? A bureaucrat.
Everyone ready for some more candy corn?
We've already got 4 bowls of it.
Oh. What happened to everyone?
They all got bored and left.
Fine. Then I'll be upstairs.
What's the matter, Mr. Belvedere? You didn't make any good stuff to eat. You wouldn't play games. You didn't even say anything snotty to Miles, and now he thinks you don't like him.
Sorry.
Let's go trick-or-treating.
No.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Oh, yes. I'm sure it'll be lots of fun walking about in the cool night air, watching you get cavities door to door.
I knew you'd change your mind. I'll go get your coat.
Are you coming too, Metal Mouth?
Thanks!
So anyway, by the time Stargell got out of the locker, the bus had already left.
Well, Carl, here's a sight that really warms my heart.
What's that, Bert?
A new happy guy with his new happy gal.
Yeah. He hasn't been through the initiation ceremony yet.
Hey, speaking of which, am I going to have to do anything up there?
Oh, no, don't worry. You just have to get up, repeat a lot of mumbo-jumbo, and then you're one of the guys.
Only hurts for a minute.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but Carl and I had some important happy guy business.
Oh, I swear these two spend so much time together you'd think they were in love or something.
Wilmerding, this is George and Marcia Owens, my wife, Wilmerding. Hi.
George is going to be one of us soon.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you know, dear, we ladies have a Happy Gals Auxiliary. We meet one day a week.
I think I'm busy that day.
I'm afraid you'll have to excuse us now. Everybody, it's time to get ready for the ceremony.
Sure, guys. That's right. Why don't you two sit right here? Just make yourself comfortable, and things will start happening in 2 snaps of a rat's neck.
George, are you sure you really fit in here? I mean...
Oh, come on, Marge. They're okay. A little corny, maybe, but I kind of get a kick out of it. I think it's starting.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, just one more block.
One more block and we'll be in New Jersey. This is absolutely the last house.
Boy, hardly anybody's come to the door tonight.
That's your fault. You look like an insurance salesman. Wesley, there's obviously no one there.
Yes, there is. These are the Jenners. They hate Halloween.
Last year, they turned the hose on me. My whole mouth almost rusted out.
Come on, we gotta trick them.
Yeah.
Wesley.
If we don't get treated, they get tricked.
Hey, I know. Let's soak the windows.
No, better. Let's push their microwave dish into the pool.
Why not burn down their house and steal their women? Wesley, we're not going to do anything except go home. Come on, let's go.
Oh, come on. At least let us TP the place.
What's that?
TP, you know. Take a roll of toilet paper, throw it up into the trees and stuff. Looks real neat. Nobody gets hurt.
Well, it's a pity we don't have any.
Mr. Belvedere.
No, Wesley.
Oh, come on, Mr. Belvedere. What about all those pranks you said you did when you went to school at Eton? Like putting tadpoles in the headmaster's tea.
That was different.
Yeah, it was different because you still knew how to have fun before you started feeling sorry for yourself and turned into an old poop.
What did you call me?
An old poop. Something wrong with your ears, too?
Give me that. I would have preferred pastels.
Hail to you, followers of Abaddon.
Hail to you, happy guy.
Behold, the Grand Master approaches to commence the reading of the sacred incantations.
Will the owner of a 1980 Buick Electra please move your car? It's blocking the alley.
George Owens, now begins your journey across the Stygian waters, through the lake of fire, into the cavern of oblivion.
Sounds like an e-ticket to me.
George Owens, are you prepared to learn the true credo of the Happy Guys?
I guess so.
And are you ready to swear allegiance to the Phantom Overlord?
Who?
The shadow who dwells beneath the bridge, mighty Ixtapa, the original happy guy whose greatness we now exalt.
Hey! Hold that! Hey, you want to cut the music?
Hey, look. All this mumbo-jumbo stuff, this swearing allegiance to some guy under a bridge stuff. You guys are kidding, right? I mean, I'm asking because my wife and I are regular decent people. And if any of this was for real, I wouldn't want to be a part of it. So you guys are kidding, right?
Okay.
It pierces his heart. The foul thing that possesses him will be driven out. The vampire will die.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad.
Hey,
pal.
You a happy guy now?
I'm afraid not, pal. You were a little too far out for your old pop. But you'd fit right in.
How was your party?
It was okay.
Where's Mr. Belvedere?
Oh, he's around.
What do you mean? Where is he?
Well, last time I saw him, he was up on the Jenner's roof, wrapping their TV antenna in toilet paper.
What are you talking about?
He took me and Miles trick-or-treating, and I got mad at him and called him an old poop, and he kind of went a little crazy. Anyway, as soon as I heard the sirens, I got the heck out of there, just like Dad always told me. Right, Dad?
Good thinking, buddy.
Come on. This belong to you?
Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. This is Officer Shelton. And that's not a costume he's wearing.
Problem, officer? We got a call reporting a rather large child running amok through the neighborhood. I found him over on Maple piling up a bunch of garbage cans.
I was recreating Stonehenge.
Well, thank you for bringing him back, officer.
Yeah, we'll see to it that Dennis the Menace behaves.
Okay, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Like that.
Mr. Belvedere, are you all right?
I suppose so, for someone who's been spending the last 2 hours behaving like a moronic 10-year-old.
I'm sorry, Mr. Belvedere. I guess this is all my fault.
Yes, it was. And in case I forgot to say it, thank you.
I'm back.
Heather, is that you?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing in your brother's armor?
Well, it was my first real dance, and I wanted to look sexy, so I wore that outfit you didn't want me to wear.
Oh, Heather.
But when I got there, all these seniors wouldn't leave me alone, so I made Kevin give me his costume.
So what's he wearing?
Remember, you owe me one.
My first American Halloween is behind me now. I've just returned from a pilgrimage around the neighborhood, apologizing for the mischievous actions of my evil twin. As for me, I don't know what body part may go next, but until it does, it's nice to have a rosier outlook on life. It's also nice to be able to read what one's written. Oh, this is good.